Welcome to Scurvy Seas, everyone. I'll cover for Xylo.
Oh, there it is. All better. There it is. We got it working, yo. You wouldn't believe the technical. No, it's happening again. It's fine. It probably isn't showing up on stream.
Everything's terrible.
I'm watching the stream. Everything looks okay.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Great.
There might
But
be
it's fine.
monstrous numbers of technical difficulties going on right now, but it's fine.
But as professional broadcasters, we are going to do our best to ignore it and just, let
Carry
the
on.
show go on, right?
That's right.
Mhm.
I'm just not going to acknowledge it. It's fine.
Mhm.
Not on your stream.
Hmm?
Can't believe this. I got an ad
Everything
on your
looks fine on the stream. Everyone's moving. Everyone's
I
talking.
thought it would, so we'll take it. But yeah, just to clarify for everyone, there's some internet issues going on. There's some other stuff, and on top of that, my Discord's breaking, and my left monitor happens to be flickering at a crazy amount. So everyone on the cameras are teleporting back and forth constantly at a rate of about 10 times per second. And that's the screen I'm capturing the webcams from.
So listen, I think the webcams are actually, or like, I think your Discord's actually catching our real speed.
Oh, you guys are all just that fast, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Man.
You
Oh my
actually
God.
have a really
the
good
alligator
setup
has a
because you're actually
crown.
you're
That's
able to catch
amazing.
That's one thing I could do while we were getting your internet back up and whatnot. It's like, yeah, crown PNG.
That's amazing. I love
The
that.
King Gator.
Mm-hmm.
King
It's literally not even a single image, just a crown. Here, you want it? Oh,
And,
too bad.
It is.
Chat, Kayla said she didn't really like you guys, so it
Mhm.
wasn't really worth coming here tonight to be part of this.
Yeah, she got
Just
what
kidding.
she wanted.
I think she even said last week that she probably wouldn't be here this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got her happy ending. It's all
Mhm.
good. But yeah, we're gonna
She
wrap
did.
up a couple of the
Loose ends.
wrap up a couple
She
loose
sailed
ends
off into
here.
the sunset.
Maybe
Yeah, we
see a
need Boomer
Kraken.
and Pierre back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. We need
Listen.
Boomer and Pierre back.
We do.
And then
But the
after,
thing is, are we going to release the Kraken before we get them back, or as we get them back? That's the real question.
we will see. But yes, loads of that to happen. And I'm sure at some point after the show's all said and done, I know that the Tales of Olympus is having a after show, kind of like we did with Awakening. So I think that's a good idea for this one as well. So we can just talk about a bunch of the stuff. I don't know when that's happening, though. It might honestly be next month if I'm going to be straight with everybody.
Honestly, after everything that's going to be happening at the end of this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Myself, Devin, and Kayla aren't going to be available. So we'll get
I'm
that
not
all sorted
available
out.
first week, so
Xylo
it'll
and
be after
Kayla will be
that?
busy kidnapping me, apparently.
Yeah, we
at least
also
for a
intend on
day.
kidnapping Mev. So we'll see.
Mhm.
Old man napping.
I think
That's
that's
nice.
I think
That
that's
is-
literally what she corrected herself to in her message to me.
Literally
No,
in the
I
Discord
could feel
message.
it. I could feel it.
Mhm.
I think. Hold on.
I think it's literally
even,
kidnapping, old man napping. Next line.
I believe her message to me was, "You underestimate our ability to old man nap you. I will put you in the trunk."
oh man, what? Oh my god.
Well, that's what
What
you
the hell?
generally. I mean, I guess that's what you do with a kidnapping victim.
Yeah,
You put him in the trunk.
that's alright. I got a pretty big trunk. You'll be alright.
Mhm.
I guess there'll be a couple suitcases in there, but it's fine.
You put him in the
You'll
trunk.
They're like pillows.
That makes sense, Chad. Everyone knows old men
Listen, y'all
love
aren't
taking
allowed
naps.
to kidnap me ever. All right.
Why not?
I mean,
We could do it.
What do you mean?
if I consent to the kidnapping, maybe it's okay. You.
I mean,
I mean, it would definitely be kidnapping.
next time I come down to Florida, who knows? I don't know. It could happen.
It could happen. Doesn't say it's gonna happen. He's just
Mhm.
not gonna rule it out
Good.
either.
You have the equipment.
what does that even mean? What does that even mean?
Do I
Car,
have
a
the
trunk?
equipment? Can I put
trunk?
this equipment on a plane?
A trunk?
Do you?
Can you
Oh,
put
yeah.
a trunk on a plane?
Yeah, of course. Every time. Every time.
god. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Gotta make sure the trunk doesn't move, you know?
But yeah, that just reminded me of a joke, you know, about of you having the equipment. A policeman like is going to like arrest an old lady for like being in a boat on a lake. Like, you don't have a fishing permit, so you know, it's like I'm reading a book. I'm not even fishing, but you have the equipment for it, so you could fish at any point. It's like if you're going to write me a ticket for this, then I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna harass. I'm gonna, you know, like file for a lawsuit or something like that. It's like I haven't harassed you or anything. It's like, but you have the equipment.
You have the equipment for it.
You do have the
You
equipment.
have the equipment
The
for it.
equipment to harass somebody.
You can do it at any point.
I guess we all always have that equipment, so it's a solid rebuttal.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That is
Alright.
a great rebuttal. Honestly,
You got the equipment.
good on that lady.
I have the equipment.
shall we
Maybe.
begin the show?
You got the equipment.
Let me
Oh.
get the equipment.
We don't need equipment.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
Oh
right.
my god! He's got a kazoo.
I don't have any musical toys on hand.
Oh,
I should put the train
Alright,
whistle over
I
with the
don't
other
either.
instruments for now, so I'm light on them as well. I was cleaning my desk
I love
since I lost my car keys. So, well, my
Oh.
dad lost my
Oh.
car keys, and he thinks I did, and
You're
I know
from
what he
you're
did.
from Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
You lost your what?
I mean, it's not khakis here. What are you looking for? Quawkies?
Gorky.
Like, what am I supposed to say quawkies like, you know? that sounds very unnatural. I don't feel like anyone calls them
You
that.
got him there. You got him there.
Oh,
You got him there, man.
The quawkies?
quaw. I mean,
The
quaw in
The
Harvard Yard.
quawkies.
You gotta park my car in Harvard Yard.
The
to give
cat
the guard a
Harvard
quarter.
Yard.
That way you can pay a dollar for a chowder. For some chowder.
Not chowder.
Yeah.
Take the W out the chowder.
Data.
All right.
Well, previously on Scurvy Seas, our crew managed to find a treasure. After collecting all 3 keys and evading many dangerous things, they found more gold than they knew what to do with, not to mention a lot of really fancy items. One, including a horn that may be used to summon a kraken. Who knows?
Quacking.
So,
Quacking.
yeah, it's a giant duck that comes out with tentacles.
Just to
It's
go
the
with the
quacking.
Oh.
And, yeah, as they, gathered up their treasure, the spoils, everything they found, they then began to leave until running into the victor of a duel between the Pirate King and the one known as Captain Alexander. In a turn of events, and a little bit of poison included, the Pirate King was slain at the hand of the newly crowned Gator King, Captain Alexander. King Captain Alexander.
King Captain.
Captain's the first name, so I guess that still works like that. After the 2 crews mingled a little bit, they came to some agreements, decided they can all live peacefully among the same seas. Exchanged a few of their crewmates, so everything was kept good. Everyone could be happy. But one of the crewmates, who had pretended to be a mute, turned out to be another spy, this time of the British variety. Instead of finding out, more details and interrogating the spy, Birb decided nope. And threw this one overboard as well, similar to how they handled the previous spy.
We have a track record.
Birb just doesn't like spies, okay? If you're a spy,
Neither does
you don't wanna
Edward,
be on
because he
the
doesn't
ship.
go to stop you either.
He doesn't.
Both times.
Birb was okay in the beginning, but then they became a problem. And Birb doesn't like dealing with problems, so just get rid of it. Just get rid of your problems by throwing it overboard.
Get rid of you.
as the two ships sailed in consort towards the British naval fort, of which they were at before, we will pick up on this adventure. So,
Wonderful.
I think eventually the ship of Pirate King Captain Alexander, or Pirate King Captain Alexander,
Alex.
Captain.
eventually begins to pull ahead of you, and just put a little heavier distance, perhaps to look ahead, surround the fort.
Do you see that, Captain? He's showing off.
Well, right. Show off. Like, yeah, that fits him. That fits him.
Not my pirate king.
So what's everyone up to?
Birb's up in the bird's nest. Checking over this horn that she got.
Mm-hmm.
Like, inspecting it and stuff.
For old time's sake, I'm going over all of my lovely knives, my lovely daggers. Just for old time's sake, you know. I'm just like, I know I've checked them twice.
Roll me a
3 times.
d20.
Right. First roll of the session.
Woo!
Have your daggers held up. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they
All still
they've
sharp.
been-
Some could use a
Use the
little more
daggers.
shine, but
They've seen heavy use. I will admit.
but no chipping, no damage, no lost tips on these daggers. Anything that has been damaged has been sharpened right back to perfection.
Just like Mama used to make.
Your mom used to make daggers?
No,
Eat your
like
dinner
sharp
before it
daggers?
gets cold. But Mom!
But Mom, the daggers!
No, you know how you have like ants
Mom,
on a
I'm playing
log.
with my daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Edward's mom used to make a dessert called.
Tried to do it with a straight face. You couldn't even make it.
Go on.
He used to do
Oh my god.
knives in a body.
Does it
it's
have the same
lovely
amount
little-
of
it's
peanut
a-
butter?
No, it's just pretzels. It's just pretzel sticks inside, you know, like made up, like stuffed up, like pretzel things, just stabbed inside of like a nice, fluffy, brownie.
Well, you all have your first Dice and Fire recipe to create now, after the show ends.
Oh my god.
Pretzels in a brownie.
Just knives in a
Sounds
body.
terrible.
Bonus points if you shape it like a little gingerbread man.
Yeah.
No! No! Oh my god.
Oh god.
That's terrible. It's just terrible.
Knives in a body, just like Mom used to make. Well, I started early.
Just
I was
like
my
Mom used
my
to
my
make.
PTSD started early. You can tell.
You can tell.
I said Wiley's just on the deck
Man.
being annoyed that Captain Alexander's showing off and pulling ahead with his fancy new ship. Oh, I'm the Pirate King. Look at me. He's a no good jerk who does nothing. He doesn't deserve to be Pirate King.
You can see him standing on like the back of the ship heroically, just so you see him.
Yeah, man, just the that is 100%. I love
Just posing on the back of the ship.
I love how meta this is. This is Xylo making the decision that Kaylee would make for the character that she's playing that is essentially Xylo.
Yeah.
And it's very
It's
accurate.
become a full circle at this point. It is a full circle here.
Somehow,
It's really great.
I am now
honestly.
playing myself.
You've now
Because what's
inherited
funny is
yourself
like
as the
that's
king.
not even that wouldn't even be a really Xylo thing to do. That's more of a Kayla playing.
It's a
Xylo
Kayla
thing
interpretation
to
of Xylo thing to do.
Yeah.
And I picked up on her interpretation of me
Yup.
and put that into fruition.
I think that just
I
makes
want
it
to
so much
the
better.
next level. The next level, as I want Kayla back, just to
Mhm.
do your interpretation of her as Kaylee. No,
Lot
I
of
don't
layers.
think I will. Why would I do that? Excuse me? Oh, it's great.
Oh my
All
God.
right, cool.
So how far are we from? Okay, do we have a plan, Edward? We're gonna get Pierre back, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out because you called me Edward.
Boomer.
Uh,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
literally the first time you've called me Edward in so long that I kind of forgot that was my name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I cross the line, Captain?
No, not at all. It's just I was so
I will
fazed by
never
that.
call you Edward again. It's Captain from now on.
You used to call me Eddie all the time, like before I was captain. So.
Oh yes, but you're not. But you are Captain now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And
so-
to be honest, I kind of do it to tick off Alexander. To call you
so
Captain.
now that Alexander's not around, you kind of like fell out of it.
Maybe that's what it was. I didn't even realize. But now
You're
that
just
you put
calling
it-
me captain out of spite, not out of respect.
Oh,
Yeah.
Captain out of spite.
Yeah, just to kind of mess with Alexander, like, because you know
Mm-hmm.
you are actually a captain,
Mm-hmm.
and he just had the stupid first name. Like anybody
Now
could
he has
name their
both.
kid Captain. That doesn't make them a captain.
You are right.
But anyway, but
Okay.
do we have a plan?
Well, I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this the hard way, but if we have to, we have to. But
I mean, what? Okay, first of all, how much of our gold do they want?
I believe it was half. No, I think we haggled it, and they took 60 from us. Or something.
Oh,
60%.
okay.
I believe that's what it was. I said 60-40, and like, yes, we'll take the 60. I was like,
Burb's behind. Burb's behind. Wiley. Burb's behind like Wiley. I thought it was the other way around.
I don't remember, honestly. But are we all on the same page that we're absolutely not freaking giving them any percentage of our gold, right?
no, we're just going to get our crewmate back.
Okay. I just want to
Burb
make sure we're
looks
all
at
on the
them
same
both
page.
Like
And
Burb looks
I
at
mean,
them both dead in the
I
eyes.
don't wanna
and,
speak
like,
for
I'm going
Burb
to
here,
summon the
but-
Kraken on them.
I doubt. Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
Burb, you see
haven't told
Burb,
this to
like,
either
have,
of
like,
these
a
characters, by the
genuine
way.
confusion. You see Burb. yeah. Burb just does this so casually. After she says, and you're like confused, she just gives like the most mischievous smile you've ever seen Burb ever give, and then she walks
Oh my
away.
gosh, I'm actually scared. Edward is scared
Did
because of the smile.
something happen to Birb? I don't think I've ever seen her act this way before. But honestly, I like this new Birb. She's got gusto. she's got moxie.
True.
Yeah.
Moxie, right? True, that. Mm-hmm.
Now, sicking a kraken on your uncle and his men. That's you're okay with that, Captain?
I've only met this man once.
Okay, just making sure. I just, you know, still family's family.
I
but-
already have my family here.
Oh, that's really sweet, Captain. I
Aw.
do.
I don't have any ties to the Navy.
Well, yeah, I guess we let Birb release the Kraken then, huh?
Mhm.
I mean, if it comes to that, we gotta get our men out first. We don't want to be releasing the Kraken on our friends.
Not at
Oh.
all. Do we know if that thing is friendly to us? Burb.
Nope.
Oh. Nice.
Okay, we should probably
So-
take that into consideration when it comes to how we decide to deploy said Kraken.
I want to watch.
Interesting. What? Are you okay? First you've thrown 2 people overboard. Now you want to watch as a kraken rips people apart? What is
Yeah,
going
we've
on,
been actually
Birb?
meaning to talk to you about that. You
This
killed
is
like several people without blinking an eye lately. Is that are you
Is
cool?
anything going on? Birb, are you feeling okay?
Are
A
you
lot of pent-up
okay?
aggression? Do you have pent-up aggression?
You see, like, Birb, like honestly, dear to God, think about it. She's just like, I don't know.
Okay. We'll
I
just put a
wanna
pin
see
in it.
death, and then
Yeah, we'll put a pin. We're not.
We'll
We're
put a
talking
pin
about
in it
this
for now. We're not
later.
gonna talk about it right now, but we'll talk about it after we have everyone together.
Yeah. Just know that, if you ever need to
I just
talk,
want
you can
chaos.
come to me. You probably wouldn't talk to me. You can talk to
You
Edward,
can
though.
talk to Dave.
Yes,
just want
Dave.
chaos.
Dave, you'd be willing to talk to Birb, right? If she ever needed to talk about anything.
Yeah, of course.
Hmm,
I don't.
okay.
I don't know if Birb would ever do that, but sure.
Would you,
Birb
Birb?
gives them all like a side glance.
Do you want to talk,
Me?
Birb? We could talk.
Birb's like, maybe. And then she leaves it at that. It's just- she's honestly like,
Edward
me?
claps
Talk
his
about
hand,
my
sounds
He
like a
feelings?
turns
date.
back. Is
All
that a
right.
yes? Wait, what?
Edward claps his hands. All right, sounds like a date. All right, I'm gonna go back to piloting the
Birb
ship.
like has like whiplash. Like, what the hell just happened?
He just turns around and walks back up to the wheel.
Birb has like genuine confusion. What the hell just happened? What did I just agree to?
Edward's just smiling to himself. Oh, they grow up so fast.
What? What?
Oh God.
Who's at the helm right now?
Me.
So, Captain, any idea how far we are from the fort?
Well, if I'm looking at the sun correctly, it's
Don't stare at
We're
it
about
too
on-
long, Captain.
I
You
know.
don't want to...
I'm side glancing it in the sky, like latitude, putting my hand up, like trying to count the lengths that we have left in the sky. I was like,
We've been sailing for about as long as we have in the opposite direction, so we should be almost there. I think. Maybe.
Yeah, that's right, Captain.
Possibly.
Any last plans? Best make them now. Should be appearing on the horizon any minute now.
Wait,
Alright.
we actually arrived properly at our destination?
I know it's crazy. It's like you don't have Captain Alexander navigating anymore.
I know.
Wow, we're not going around in circles.
I'm not used to this.
We're actually efficient.
Who knew that just making Alexander to leave the crew would have made us more efficient?
It's like
You
Now,
do see ahead
rather
in the
sad to think about.
you do see ahead in this horizon, the Pirate King ship is now sailing, in a wrong direction from where it should be.
veering off.
Yeah.
A little
Where's
bit.
he going?
It's like going at like a 90-degree angle compared to you guys at this point.
What? Wait a second. Where's
But
he
Captain
going?
Alexander is now in the front of the boat looking heroically.
Birb goes up to the Birb's nest to look out to make sure they're going, they find the
Oh my
right
God.
place.
I love the idea of Captain Alexander doing nothing on his boat other than standing random places on the deck looking heroically.
That's amazing. That is such a him thing to do.
Captain, we need this thing to do. I'm busy.
What if someone sees us?
Oh God.
Do not talk back to your captain like that. Go off. Do busy things.
It's amazing.
So basically, we're just gonna walk in there and demand our men back and not uphold our part of the bargain.
We'll pretend like we are.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Should I be ready to shoot somebody?
Here's the thing. Here's what we're going to do. All right?
'Cause I
We're
always
going-
keep my flintlock loaded. Click.
Don't you have one of those special flintlocks now?
Oh, right, I do. I forgot about that.
It's true.
What is it?
You can fire 4 times before needing to reload.
Oh my god, dude!
So you can use a bonus
great for
action
you.
to shoot again.
Or can you?
I don't think he can use his bonus action to shoot, but he can use it to
okay.
reload. Or he
I
could
gotcha.
actually use his 2 shots and then use his bonus action for something else for once.
For
Yeah.
once, he
Oh
can
my God.
mark at the end of his turn. He can use
Because I have
it
2
at the
attacks,
end of his
like to begin with anyway, right?
Yep. So that's 2 shots out of the gun. 2 shots next turn, then you'll need to reload.
Alright. I'm trying to remember who did we leave behind. We left behind Boomer and Pierre,
Pierre
and then some
Boomer.
random crewmate
Yeah, that we didn't really care about.
who we don't care about at all. But he's there.
But he's
Okay.
there.
Gee. You know, they're there. Don't know who they are, but they're one of us, so I guess we should care.
Yeah, family.
I don't
Family.
even know. I don't remember that in fantasy. They were a random crewmate, so
So
I'm more
they're distant
interested
family.
in getting... Yeah. Background family.
It's the thing, okay? We're going to go in there with the gold, okay?
Okay.
We are going with the gold, just so that we can get all the way inside their fortress, okay? We will go up to their office, up to my uncle's office, right? From there, we will have a nice little chat, conversation, like. And that's where we double cross them. Birb will
I
sound the
like that
horn.
part.
Yes. At that point, Birb sounds the horn, and then we fight our way out.
We're gonna have to run.
We will.
We don't know how long it's gonna take for the Kraken to get there.
We don't. We don't indeed.
For all we know, it's
But
been
trust me.
following us.
Could be. Could be already. But you should trust
Well,
because I'm your captain. When have I led
are you
going to
be the one releasing the Kraken there, Birb?
She nods. I could just fly over and release
I was
him.
just gonna say you could use your fly trick to get away quickly once you have. That way we can at least keep the Scurvy Sea Star at a safe distance.
Mhm.
But what about our crewmates?
Probably being held in a cell.
Mhm.
Me and Wiley have been in the cells, cleaning out.
You could bring a
buckets.
dinghy over. To talk to him beforehand. To make sure he doesn't cross you.
Mhm.
While I go over there stealthily with the horn. And when you give me the signal, I'll blow it.
I also have a better idea as well. I can go by myself to make the deal, right? Because I have a special something that Alexander gave me. And I hold up the ring.
Ooh.
So I go in, I make the deal, and right as I'm about to give him the gold and everything, after interrogating him, of course. I say interrogating. It's very one-sided at this point because, you know, just nice idle conversation. But it's interrogating in my terms. My way it is. But then I just slip on the ring and I can get out of there. And then we can slip out crewmates while they're dealing with the Kraken.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna sneak out the crewmates anyway. Actually, no, I was gonna say they've probably already seen our ship by this point. I was gonna say, if we're gonna sneak out the
What
crewmates
if-
anyway and release the Kraken on them, why even go negotiate a deal? Why not just release the Kraken, use that as a distraction to sneak in, get our people, and go?
I don't know, something about seeing my uncle's face as I betray him puts a smile on my face.
Maybe.
You know what? I totally
maybe
get
you
that. Let's do
distract
that.
him.
Have you ever betrayed your uncle before, Wiley?
Oh, all my uncles. I betrayed all of them.
Is that why that guy with the blunderbuss in that one bar, was that your uncle?
Was he? No. Very well could have been my uncle now that you mention it. I don't quite remember.
Oh, wow.
I have
I
quite
don't
an
know.
extensive family.
Does all of your family
I've
want to
never
kill
had
you,
one.
Wiley?
No, not all.
Which
Just
one?
like
Most,
Most.
but not all.
just most of them.
Most of them do.
Cool. Wonderful.
Captain.
Great. You're safe with me, though.
What
Okay,
if you give Wiley the ring and he frees them while you distract your uncle? You know?
I would still be taking the gold with me.
You'd still be taking the gold with you.
Mhm.
To be fair, we have a lot of gold.
Mhm. Mhm.
You could only take a few bits of it with you, just to
I
show
could
them
take a
that
full
we have
sack
it.
of. I could take a sack, but it
This isn't Minecraft.
wouldn't be full of gold.
True. You could do
I could
that.
take a sack of. Well, what's something comparable to coin or to gold that we have on the ship?
Do
Wiley?
we have any silvers?
Hmm.
Oh.
I mean, we have rum. That's not really like gold.
Lemon.
Eddie goes from looking at you to immediately looking away when you said rum, just looking away. It's like, okay, what else?
Birb shakes her head in disappointment.
Georgie walks up, bucket in hand. Okay. No, never mind.
I don't think we can take that. I don't think there's any taking that.
Wait, why do we need you're bringing how much gold are you bringing with you?
A sack of it.
Yeah, I mean, are they gonna come inspect our ship? Actually, are you even giving him the gold in the end?
No.
So does it matter? Why do we need an alternative to gold? What do you want to give him a sack of like something else instead? Is that the
In
plan?
case he loses it.
Kind of want to give him something just that's not gold, but
Oh, I got it. Who's the shipwright guy? What's his name again?
Shay.
Shay. Do you still have that
No, the
seashell
crazy one?
collection?
Seashells?
Yes.
Seashell.
Yes. By the seashore.
Oh my god.
Sally.
Sally! He said Sally!
we could.
Oh,
we
I'm
could
so.
use-
Edward goes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know Sally died 2 years ago, Shay. I'm so sorry. You had to bring that up. I'm so sorry, man.
Oh my god.
Dark
I
waters.
just look up and I go. I
Can we
look up and
see
I go.
the
Sally was the
British
name of his
place
dog.
in sight?
What was the question?
Wait, what was the question?
What?
Did you have a question, Burp?
I said, do we see the British place in sight? Do we see it in sight?
Yes, you now just
The
see.
place. All right. Should start getting a dinghy set up with.
Alright, what do you guys load up on a
Alright.
dinghy?
I will just load up just a regular sack of gold, probably about. How many would a sack be?
How many pounds of gold do you want to bring?
How many pounds?
is-
Oh,
What's
Now, actually-
no.
I probably don't. Am I
5.
sneaking in with the ring?
That might be a good idea. I don't
That's
think
what,
you're
that
less
was
of
the
a threat if
discussion we
you're by
just had,
yourself.
right? Is
I mean,
that
yeah,
well?
I can hand you the ring.
I think so.
Okay, because if
While
if
you
that's the
distract
case,
him, he gets the prisoners.
I'm probably not gonna get on the. Actually, no. I'll put the ring on and then get on the dinghy. Just so, like, if any British soldiers that see us approaching the fort only see one man in the dinghy, they don't see two of us. So if I'm coming with you and I'm doing that,
at least this way, I can ask if where our men are as well. If I have proof
Captain,
of-
what's the signal?
what's the signal to go?
What's the signal?
To blow the horn?
Mm-hmm.
The signal will be when I. Oh no, that's not good. Wait, are you just going to be flying overhead, Birb?
I'm going to be on top of it.
On top of the building or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
oh, we could start a fire.
I'm sure I could do that.
Okay.
I'd rather not bother the Kraken with fire.
Do you think a Kraken cares about a little brush fire?
I think if it gets burned, it could just go back under the water.
Or even a building fire, I think, is like a match to a Kraken. Okay, whatever. Yeah, just
True.
what is a good
Shoot
signal?
a window.
Wiley continues to imagine his stone fortress up in flames.
I'm sure there's got to be some like wooden section. There's probably a little barn
Rampart,
thing.
Yeah.
Ramparts, probably. I don't know.
You could shoot a window. That sounds quite loud, in my opinion.
You see Edward visibly looking through his coats of just daggers. Like,
Oh, Captain. Captain, oh, Captain. I know you.
about that. About
You got
shooting.
this.
Don't have a gun. So that's a problem if I'm going to do that.
Should just give me a
Yes.
time limit.
From the moment
You're just gonna give me a time limit?
that I start talking to my uncle, count down from 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
5
Alright.
minutes. 5 minutes. Give or take.
5 minutes? 5 minutes.
Give or
Alright.
take. I leave it to your discretion.
Alright. When I get bored. Then she turns
There
into
you
a
go.
bird and she flies off.
And then Edward just
Throw the
just says,
massive wooden
I,
horn over your shoulder and go.
like, I hope.
Yeah, I throw it on. I put it in my cloak and then I turn to a bird and then
Good.
see me zoom.
Oh gosh.
Alright, you see a bird take off towards the fortress.
Wonderful.
What's everyone else up to?
Wiley is loading actually both of his guns.
Oh, okay.
His regular flintlock and his new revolving flintlock.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Can a sharpshooter? I'm sorry. Can a ranger benefit from a dual wielding class? Or is that not a thing?
Yes, but there's specific feats to make that any specific use.
Okay, I was wondering about that. Having.
Yeah,
I
there's
was
like
wondering if
crossbow
upping it
master or
by-
something where you can use two-hand crossbows in the basic thing and use those like dual-wielded ranged weapons. Doesn't mean it's
Gotcha.
better than other things, but it looks cool.
It does. That it does.
And
All right.
dual wield.
Wonderful. I am helping load up that
That's
dinghy.
cool.
Then I'm taking like a couple pounds of
All
gold
matters
with
is
me.
looking cool.
All right. Dinghy's got some gold. You two get on the dinghy.
I put on the ring first.
All right. Puts on the ring.
Do you see me, Captain?
Yes. I say as I'm looking slightly off center as to where Wiley is.
Then why aren't you looking at me?
I don't have.
You're
to.
messing with me, aren't you? You know, I can tell it's working. This actually kind of tingles. Why didn't Alexander mention the tingly feeling that this ring gives you? gives me weird. It just gives me
Well,
shivers.
The thing is, you are wearing, with that thought, you are now wearing a ring that Alexander was wearing. Maybe that's the tingling you feel.
Oh, that's disgusting. I didn't even think about that. He spits on his finger where the ring is.
Hey, I heard that. I heard that.
I'm just trying to clean it.
Oh my gosh. You and your gingivitis.
You know I'm sensitive about my teeth, Captain.
Ugh.
Alright, I
Stop
guess,
being a
yeah, I'm
big baby.
invisible and...
Man.
Shh. I know stealth isn't really your forte, but shh.
Yes, and I'm sorry, I would be rowing the boat with you, Captain, but it would be look kind of weird.
It would look weird, I know. I don't know how much weirder a 5'4" guy trying to row a boat would look, though.
So in essence, by the way, this ring, the way it works, it obviously makes all my clothing invisible as well, right?
Yes. Everything
And
on you. Your
Everything
weapons as
on
well.
me. Okay, so you hear like a bloop, a thing of
like-
rum, a rum bottle pop as you're
A
just sitting there
familiar
rowing. Yep.
You just see Edward kind of gag slightly at the smell
Oh,
of rum.
sorry, Captain. It's just I wasn't rowing, so I was kind of bored, and I just wanted a little liquid courage, is all.
Yeah.
Stealth juice. Stealth juice is what I call it.
Stealth juice, right.
Well,
Hopefully,
That's how that works.
hopefully your inebriation will keep you quiet.
Yes, absolutely. And I get quiet. I'm a quiet drunk.
Are you? Don't sound it.
I'm
No.
a quiet drunk. That is literally not true.
Right.
So I guess we roll towards the shore, I guess.
All right. Did you give any orders to what you want the ship to do?
Well, I wanted them to stay a reasonable distance.
Prepare to, like,
away.
run?
Prepared to give at least the first round of cannonballs before leaving, if they have to. Like, if they receive fire. But I would like for them to help bombard the fortress,
All
at
right.
least at the beginning.
Very good. As you begin to row towards the fortress, you do see that there seems to be 2 other large frigate-style ships near the fort. You recognize the colors to be same of the Navy. And but no one seems to be giving you any sort of signal as you get closer and closer.
Wonderful. I just make sure my hat's on right with my dagger sticking out.
Shiny silver dagger poking at the top of it.
My lucky silver dagger that Birb gave me.
All right.
Yeah. The shiny one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And how much further till we get to
Birb, as you're
land?
flying, you see a small glimmer on the top of the water, and you
That's
know
me.
that.
Burb's like, oh, if you could see Burb's eyes, you'd see them dilating. She's like, ooh,
That is shiny.
shiny.
Ooh. I made sure to shine it really nice.
Mm-hmm. Birb, as you're approaching, you'll definitely get there first. Can you give me either a stealth or a performance check to just be a average bird, not trying to be
Regular bird?
seen?
Which one's better, your charisma or your dex?
Should I pretend to be? I mean, to be fair, maybe I should pretend to be like a regular bird, or seeing as
No.
what's it called? Seeing as I'm just gonna be sitting on top of the wall with what? There's another person. Usually, there's another person.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
sitting on
towers
top of
here.
the
Some of the
building, right?
towers, are roofed, so you could potentially land on a roof. There's spots along this fort that don't always have someone manning them.
Some of them don't have people on them.
Mm-hmm. So you might be able to find a spot.
Okay. I might try and do stealth then.
Okay.
What's better, actually? Performance or stealth? Stealth is just a +1, but performance is a -2. So, I'm gonna try for a stealth. Not bad.
Yeah. You fly in. Seem to be casual enough. You don't think that you're seen by a lot of people. You're just a bird
And I am just a bird.
flying
yeah.
around a fortress, landing, chilling.
If people really thought about it hard enough, they'd be like, how the hell is a bird all the way out here in the middle of the ocean?
I mean,
but they're not thinking about
Seabirds
that, are they?
can go for a long time. And
Mhm.
some of them sit on the water, like seagulls will sit on the water.
Yeah, they go for miles and miles. So.
True.
All right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the dinghy gets
Yeah.
closer and closer to the fort, close to the shore. You begin to hear a bell ring in the distance. Seem to be aware of your presence at this point. You row closer as you get more close. Now there's a dock there, and there's land, kind of like where you went in the first case. Where do you go to?
I'll go where I was before.
Okay.
The land where I rode before.
Yeah, so you go row towards the land, outside the little bit outside the gate that allows you entrance into the fortress.
As
And-
he was approaching the land, is there any people around?
There doesn't seem to be anyone on land, but there seems to be well, none right there where you're going to make landing, but there's a few that are a couple hundred feet in the distance, keeping watch
Okay.
on you.
So there's nobody coming to like greet us.
Yeah, no
where...
one waiting on shore for you.
Okay. Because that would determine what Wiley would do, whether or not he would get out of the dinghy before they got to shore, or he just gets out when
Someone
he got
waiting
there.
on shore. Yeah, they see splashing next to the boat. It's weird. But yeah, you can definitely get there without anyone noticing you. Specifically,
Ooh.
Wiley.
All right.
As you do make landfall, two of the people looking do begin to walk in your direction.
I look up. I'm like, oh, hi. I just get out. I start pushing the boat onto shore.
Or let's say quiet, out of earshot of those people approaching before they get too close. I'm like, all right, here we go, Captain. Good luck.
Wiley,
I
can
just
you make me
kinda-
a stealth check with advantage?
Yep, I kind of back up like just 10, 15 feet, so I'm not standing like right on top of them. I never open up my character sheet. I never not open up my character sheet.
Never.
Stealth check.
With advantage.
Advantage.
Yes, you get the better of these two rolls. All right. You jump off behind the boat. You see as you're stepping, you're definitely leaving footprints in the sand. But the water begins to slowly fill them, and you know how wet sand kind of eventually evens out. You
Mm-hmm.
see it doing that a little bit, but you do notice that you are leaving some sort of trail.
Noticeable.
And yeah, eventually, two Navy soldiers walk up about 15 feet away from you.
Okay. It's like, oh. Hello. I
Who
made it
goes
back.
there? That's the guy from before we saw him.
Hello. Yes.
That's
It is me.
Captain Edward, I believe it is.
Yes. That is. I'm surprised you remembered.
There's been talk.
I know. I'm not the savory type. I understand.
Come to speak with the Admiral.
And I come with some proof, and I pull up my sack that seems to be drooping heavily. I came with some proof.
Mind if we get
This
to look
time.
at that?
And I actually put my hand in and I flip a coin to both of them. Or I flip a coin to both of them.
Yeah, the one guy catches it, the other, well, let's see if he catches it. See how his dex is going today. Yeah, he barely catches it, but he gets it. He like tucks it against his uniform.
Nice.
And yeah. Well, it's a good find you have. I assume there's much more than that.
Mm-hmm. So feel free to keep that if you don't, want to have any trouble.
Very well.
Would
Shall
wanna
we
have to
take you
say-
to him?
Of course. Of course. Let me go see my uncle. Tell him the good news.
All right. You see, one gesture towards the fortress. Another kind of like leans over and starts like eyeing up inside the boat.
I look back over my shoulder. I'm like, it's a fine dinghy, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Just looking to see if there's any more gold.
Ah. You sure you're not a pirate?
Curiosity is all.
I understand. Trust me. No one knows greed quite like us. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
so
go to
you-
follow the other one.
Mm-hmm. You're led towards the fort.
I'm following behind them,
How far
but
behind?
in maybe about 15, 20 feet, but I'm following like in their footsteps.
Okay.
I'm like trying to step in the steps that they are leaving in the sand as to not leave my own.
Mm.
All right. Give me a dexterity check as you try to do that, just to see how best you're completely mimicking
Obviously,
their steps.
I'm good at everything, so this is gonna be fine.
Oh, Wiley. Oh, my gosh.
Oh no, this is gonna
Heck
be
yeah.
terrible. Oh.
So you're not perfectly mirroring their steps, but you're not creating entirely new steps.
That's good.
usually. So yeah, you
It could be worse.
Usually.
Could be way worse.
you're brought to the fortress. The gate opens up. And fortunately for you, the ground does appear to be a bit drier by the time you get here, so the footprints aren't quite as noticeable as they were in the wet sand. And you're able to follow behind as the gate shut behind you.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to sneak in with the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at this point, I'd probably break off from them. I just wanted to, like, get in the gate at least.
Sure.
They were my ticket.
Also, you
So
make it in.
Wiley heads off to where he thinks he remembers the jail cells being. And you can
Okay.
continue with him. That's where Wiley's going.
All right. So you're led forward towards more of the main fort of this fortress. And
Alright, Birb's starting her countdown.
all right, yeah, you see him walk on
I
through.
see my uncle.
You don't see him, but Birb sees you.
okay.
Birb, can you make a perception check?
Oh hell yeah, I can. I'm just seeing you go in, so seeing as that,
Mhm.
start the mental countdown
Yep.
because I don't know when you're exactly going to just see your uncle pop around the corner, Okay, there we go. Oh, it was being really slow for me.
Nice.
You,
Anything specific I see?
You actually see, since you know the plan, what seems to be some separate movement near the gate. Some grass moving on its own. So you think that it might be Wiley as you look around. You also see that the ships that were in the harbor, they're beginning to slowly pivot to face their cannons towards the general direction of your ship. But it's not
All
too
right.
much of a distance to fire or anything like that. So you don't need to be immediately
It's too
worried.
much of a distance.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. I'll keep that in mind.
And yes, so Eddie is led inside the fort, down some familiar hallways.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. It hasn't changed a bit
Mhm.
since I've seen it. Oh,
Wiley, can you
man.
make me a let's do a survival check to navigate your way through this
Oh
place.
boy, he's real survival-y.
Not today.
All right, so you do your
Not
best
today,
to
he's not.
look around and see if you can find the trail to these cells.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, after, you know, going around, you know, a few places, sneaking pretty well, lurking around, you finally see some bars on a window about 30 feet above you. But this is not the place you came in originally, but it seems to be one of the windows of the cells. So, you
Okay.
So do you do anything specific, or just continue to look for where the cells are?
I keep looking for where the cells are.
You can use that to kind of like judge. Oh, maybe I need to be over here and enter from there. And
Yeah.
yep.
Dang
So,
it.
Eddie, you're walked into your uncle's office, which is very much near the jail cells. You see the cell doors off in the distance to the side of you as you are walked down a stairway towards him. And you see him sitting there. Admiral is sitting there just looking at you as you enter the room.
What was his name?
Was it Longbottom?
Admiral Longbottom. What was his first name? Did he ever say it?
I don't think
never
I don't
said
think
it,
he
did
ever were given a first
He
name.
never gave me his first name. Wow, my uncle
don't
is
think
such
he
a
did.
great person, isn't he?
So you
I
have
just-
actually returned.
It's like he just says like Edward just looks up and down. I was like, you know, I would have greeted you first, but I don't feel like calling you. I could have just said uncle, but it's like
Am I not your
Longbottom
uncle?
or- You are. It's just you're my uncle. It's just my uncle what? I don't know what. Uncle Longbottom? I just
Sure.
feel like it'd be anyone.
How many uncles do you have left?
I can't. At this point, you're the only one.
All the family you have left.
All the family has left me.
Yet here I am, ready to speak.
Only after I came to you.
I had no idea where to find you.
Hmm.
But that is not important right now. Have you found it?
I have. And I have proof.
I assume the proof is in the bag.
Yes, it is. And I drop the bag on his table, I guess his desk.
Yeah, that thump, jingle, jingle.
This is only a portion.
I would certainly assume so. You mean to live up to your word? That is admirable.
You know, as a pirate, does not mean I'm dishonorable.
It generally does.
Doesn't mean I am, though.
Perhaps you're not
I
the
do
best
have
pirate.
Longbottom. I do have Longbottom blood in me.
That you do. So, you bring us more of the gold, we release your crewmates.
I would.
Show us directions to where we might find the rest. Assume you couldn't load it all up at once. Did you find anything interesting?
A lot of dead bodies.
No surprise
Lots.
there.
It's skeletons and it was a wild time. I'll tell you that.
Living skeletons in this
Yes.
ocean.
Mm-hmm. It's like Davy Jones himself.
Don't believe in ghost stories.
Maybe you should, Uncle. Maybe there's wisdom in not discounting these fairy tales of yore.
Well, they haven't been a problem for us yet. Only, well, your kind have been a problem.
And I raised the question of well, have you ever encountered sea monsters out on the sea? Do you discount their existence?
The greatest monsters we face are the ones within ourselves.
God, I knew that was coming.
I knew it was coming too. I was like, it was either gonna be in ourselves or other men, and I'm like, ah.
And as you say
Oh
that, he
my God.
continues, men are the worst of the monsters. You cannot tell what they want, their motivations, their drives. So,
Are you trying to tell me something, Uncle?
not entirely.
I
Just
I
a
do hope
surprise.
I do hope you're an honorable person as well.
Wouldn't have
I
gotten
haven't
to
had to
this
know
position
you.
if I was, but I am honorable enough, especially when it comes to family.
Just didn't know if you felt the same towards, well, as you put, my kind.
You guys hear a horn in the distance?
It's like, I just look at it. It's like, do you have a horn? A horn
I
player in
don't
the
believe
fort?
we use horns here.
Are you sure? Because that's not mine.
Did not sound like one of those strange conch shells.
Not. I just go over towards the window. What do I see out? Like, does he have a window in his room?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What do I see if I look out his little window? Is it towards the court or is it towards the sea?
There are two windows. One you can actually see into the court, and then just over the outer wall you can just see into the sea. And you see along the walls some of the soldiers starting to like run around, kind of looking to where the sound might be.
Hmm.
Birb, what are you doing? You just blew a horn. So the guards start to run around, look to where the sound might be coming from. Do you do anything after returning to yourself and blowing the horn, Birb?
So Birb had, after like 5 minutes, they're like mentally counting in their mind. They unshift from a bird, stand up, and took the horn out of their cloak and just blew it as hard as they could. And
Oh my
then
God.
proceeded to put the horn back in their cloak and kind of wait.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Are you
Just-
still trying
just
to
hanging
hide?
out on the wall, just looking around, seeing if it did anything.
Are you still trying to hide? Are you trying to hide from the Navy soldiers running around right now? There's that internet we were talking about, chat.
Oh no!
It
Oh no!
lasted
It's
for a
just.
while.
Whoa, oh, you're
Wow.
back.
Wow!
Wait,
what
Kaylee.
a call out!
She's back.
It
She's
was
back.
almost
Answer the
immediate.
question.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
now she's
Kaylee.
gone.
Oh, the setup.
What
No!
happened? What
I'm
what
Birb
happened?
now.
What happened?
Hey,
Congratulations, you've been promoted to DM. Oh,
Yep.
no, you're back.
Okay.
yes, as you blow the horn and the soldiers start to run around looking for where the source of the sound may have come from, do you try to do anything specific to hide?
Not really.
Okay.
Mostly keeping my magic on like hand in case I need to use it.
Very good.
Oh gosh.
So I'm kind of just there. Just
Okay.
see you just see a bird looming in the distance of one of the towers.
Do you turn back into a bird?
No,
Right.
not yet.
So yeah, a few of the soldiers like look up at the tower that you're perched on and like point at it.
But I don't have the horn on me anymore. I put it back
Right.
in my cloak, kind of thing. Like
What are you
blew it,
doing
and then
up
I put it
there?
back immediately.
Yeah, people start shouting at you. Guns are kind of
You see
pointed
her
in your
give a-
general direction.
You see her give a wave.
Hmm.
You see her give a wave.
Yeah.
Like she's like hi, but she doesn't say hi.
One of
she
them
just
begins
gives
to
a
wave back. Another soldier grabs his arm and pulls it down.
like, don't wave at her.
Oh, you're gonna get down from there.
They see her like give a nod,
Great.
like her head, like,
As all that's going on.
like she gives them like a thumbs up. Yeah.
Let's see. Wiley, you eventually find your way into the fort, and you find that you need to go down a hallway that has 2 guards posted at the end of it and a door that'll lead to the room that'll bring you pretty much to where you believe the cells are. So you sneak in invisible. You make it into a hallway, 2 guards at the end of it.
Is this before she's blown the horn?
No, this is after. So what are you doing, Wiley?
Oh, this is after?
Okay.
Okay. I was sure he'd been
Is
but oh well.
so like I'm looking down a hallway straight at these guards, right?
Yep.
And is it just a straight hallway behind me? Is there any hallways branching off of it?
Yeah, there's some branching hallways there.
Okay, so Wiley backs up and he goes around the corner to wherever, the first thing, and he goes to loud enough where the guards could hear it.
I will say this particular hallway you're looking down is like 50 feet, so you really gotta psst.
Or I go, quick! Somebody help me! I try. It's Wiley's best.
Give
Like,
me a
British
performance check
accent.
for that accent. Oh my god.
Yep. Performance.
Yep.
Oh god. Yep. Not as good as you think it is.
Yep. Dead on the number. Alright. The guards look at each other. One of them begins to walk down the hallway.
They probably think it's one of the prisoners or something. They're like, what?
Hello? Who's there?
And I'm around a corner. I had turned a corner. Is there another hallway going down like the opposite way of where I'm at?
Yes.
Okay. Do I see anything around that I could like pick up and throw?
Oh yeah, there's stuff all around. There's sconces on the walls, some tables here and there, potted plants occasionally.
Okay. Oh man, it couldn't be a potted plant because they would see it go flying past the hallway. Oh, I didn't really think about how I wanted to do this. All right.
Hello?
I put a potted plant on the table right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, quick, come here! Help! Help me! He's
Yeah,
trying
he
to
begins
protect
walking
me.
in your direction, like looking at where the sound is coming from.
Okay.
Oh,
Turns
the corner.
if only you had the British outfit on.
Oh yeah, if I had worn the uniform, that would have been so much
No, you-
smarter.
You never
Lord.
changed out of it. What do you
I
mean?
forgot about the
That's true. Did I ever
Never
change that?
changed out of
Oh,
it.
You didn't
I
specifically
don't
say,
think
so
you
I'll let
did.
you choose if you want to be in it or not.
I'm in it, but I'm not taking advantage of it right now
Very
because
good.
I have a plan.
You don't remember you're in it.
Yeah, Wiley,
You
it
don't
doesn't even
remember?
occur to Wiley that he's in a British Navy uniform and he can use it to his
Because he
advantage.
can't really see himself right now either. So.
Yeah, he doesn't see the uniform.
Yeah, he can't.
So as I said, I had put a potted plant on the table right near me. And what I want to do,
Mhm.
is here's my plan, is I'd like to knock it over in his view, and then when he comes to examine it, try to sneak like around him.
Okay.
But then again, there's another guy over there. 2 guards. Okay,
It begins to approach towards the table.
I do exactly what I just explained.
All right.
I don't know if I have to roll.
Plant falls over, cracks on the ground, dirt spills everywhere. Guard starts to rush up to the area and just like looks around, confused. And you try to get past him?
Yeah.
All right. Just give me a general stealth check with advantage again. All right. Let's see how he does to spot you.
With this, was it disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
There was
So
a disadvantage?
yeah, I think that's fair. He'll be at disadvantage to see you because you're invisible.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so he sees you. You brush against him as he's like flailing around.
Wow, he rolled. Whoa, what a great rolls!
Mhm.
Oh no!
Man.
Oh no.
You
Yep.
literally hit him.
He bumps into you as you're walking past him. What's this? And you feel him like grab onto like your clothing. What's Wiley do?
He's like, okay, I tried to do this the easy way. And he takes out his flintlock and points it at the guy. He's still
Who's
invisible, though.
Very surprised.
He is invisible.
still invisible.
This guy's like grabbing onto you like, what's going on? What?
So this is wait. Is
What's all
an
this then?
automatic?
What's that?
Wait a second. Is it stealth like? Wait, I don't. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of a different
Are you
effect
okay?
for like rogues, but like.
Hmm.
Like
Are
where
you
the first
wondering if
attack
my
is a
stealth has
crit.
been... Oh, yeah.
First attack at stealth is crit for rogues at some point. I don't remember what, but I think it's just rogues. I don't think it's.
Yeah, it's a rogue thing. Assassin rogue specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, I guess I shoot my flintlock at him.
All right. I'll say it cancels. I mean, you have advantage
Oh.
because you're surprising him, and disadvantage because you're in melee range with the flintlock, but it evens out. So you get the
Okay.
roll of 12. It does unfortunately miss, but there's a loud bang.
Does he let go?
Yeah, does he let go of me?
Let's see. What does he do?
What would someone do in this situation? Is my
He is
Like,
going to try to
honestly?
pull you to the ground.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you need to make a strength check to resist him. Or strength save.
Okay.
Maybe I should just open up his sheet to get the correct strength. Oh yeah, it's average. Okay.
Wolf.
He goes to try to pull at you, and he actually loses grip of your clothing as he, tries to take you down to the ground.
He's
Oh.
not bad.
And I start heading to the other guy.
Okay. Yeah, as you turn that corner, the guy's actually working his way towards you right now. Coming to
Awesome.
help his friend.
I want to try to sneak past him.
Okay, stealth check again.
Maybe I even kind of hug the wall as he goes by. All right, try to. Stealth check again.
All right. He's
Ooh,
going to
20.
do a perception at disadvantage again. Okay, yeah, this time. He's just like going to help his friend real quick, and you hug the wall. He passes right by you, and then the other guard's like, "He's invisible, you idiot!" Yep.
And I head for the door that they were guarding.
You head for the door. These two, they come around that corner, with guns drawn, and they're going to point towards the door and fire as you're running towards it. At disadvantage,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
a lot of disadvantage. So they have a disadvantage -5 to hit you. That sounds fun. Bang, bang.
Bang bang.
What's your AC?
14.
They just miss. Bullets whiz past you and smack into the door in front of you. One hits the stonework on the side of the door, but they miss you. You get to the door.
Okay, I try to open it as I realize I didn't necessarily grab keys from anybody, and maybe this door might be locked. It is a guarded door.
Yep. You go to open it. It's unlocked right now.
Awesome. I go in, I open it, go in, and slam it shut behind me.
Okay. So the guards begin racing towards the door as well, but you are now in a more open room after you take some stairs down. It's a room you've seen before, where you were ambushed in the first place. There's the jail cells off to the left, and you can actually see the Admiral and Eddie having a chat as they're probably looking over towards where gunshot sounds just came from right now.
Have they?
I'm looking over. I'm like, well, what's going on?
What is going on?
I came here by myself.
Did you now?
I did.
You're saying
Make
that
a
door just
deception.
opened by itself because of the wind? Even though
I thought
previously...
you didn't believe in supernatural stuff, Uncle.
believe that your one friend had some sort of invisibility.
I cast I cast hideous laughter on my uncle.
All right, what kind of save does he need to make?
It's a DC save of 13 on a wisdom. No, wait, is it wisdom? Wait, hold on. I think it's
Might be wisdom,
I
might
think
be
it's wisdom.
charisma. I don't know.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or fall prone.
Let's see. He's probably wise.
So it's got to be to 13.
All right. So even chances here to succeed or fail. Yeah. So the door swings open, it shuts. He's like, "What's going on here?" And just begins laughing at his own joke that it's not the wind. Wind couldn't open a door. How could wind from inside of the fort open a door?
Eddie just goes over, grabs the gold from the desk, and it's like, I'm so glad you see it my way, Uncle. And he just literally
Wind
starts
doesn't come
walking.
indoors.
He walks towards the front, and he starts opening. They're like, I know, right? It's so funny, and he just shuts the door on the way out.
All right. Let's see. As you go on the way out, you pretty much are like 10 feet away from two soldiers rushing towards that very same door.
I just like, what's up? Whoa, what's going on? What's happening?
You're coming
Yes,
with us.
me. What'd I do?
We don't know.
Listen, I can make it worth
we
it.
don't know what you did.
And I pull out a handful of gold and be like, if you could just look the other way, I can give this to you, and no one would know the wiser.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh God.
You gonna bribe these people?
I'm gonna bribe them. Persuasion, huh? 23.
Bribe them! Oh my
Wait,
god!
It's that smile.
It's the smile. It's like,
It's that
Listen.
smile.
Let's see. What's their? We'll give them this roll as their sense of duty. Ooh. The one's right away like, okay.
all right.
The other one's
sure.
like, I don't think we should be doing this.
And then I'd pull out another few bits of
It's-
gold for him.
It's just, I can't be bribed, but it's just handful. Just,
Handful of gold. I'm like, okay, all right. You didn't see anything today.
nope.
And I just start
Didn't see
backing
anything.
away. Hope you guys have a good pension.
African pension.
Yeah, you see them begin to talk to each other as you leave. So if we look like we're knocked out, then it might work. We hide this gold in our boots, and we look like they knocked us out on the way out. That's the only way. Hit me.
You gotta really hit me, or else I'm not gonna believe it.
And I just back out through the. Is there another door at the end?
Yeah,
of the
there's not
It's not
another
gonna
door
be
at the end, but
believable
there's
if you
a
don't hit
hallway
me.
that turns, and you're able to get
Okay.
out of their view.
I
Yeah,
do
you just
that,
hear the
and
last
there's
thing
that-
as
I
you turn
close-
around. No, I didn't mean in the nose.
And I shut the door and I look around. I'm like, Wiley.
Wiley, you just saw him do all this as you left. So.
I want to be standing right behind him.
Oh no, you're
What?
still in the room that he just left from.
Oh, I am. Okay.
You can see where the jail cells are.
Or do I recognize anybody inside of them?
You would have to get through the original thing and then go down the pathway. There's one main door to these cells, and then the individual cells are through that door.
Okay. Am I still near the admiral?
Yes, he
Hear
is in
the
the same
admiral
room.
laughing.
Yeah, you just see him laughing on the ground. Can you put that spell in the chat for me so I can see?
Oh
How
yeah.
long
Well,
it
he's probably
lasts.
like, what's so funny?
Let's see. Here it is.
Yep, concentration 1 minute long. Okay, so not too long. I believe
No.
he can make more wisdom saves to see if he can get over it. So we'll just give him another one right now. It's just so funny.
Oh.
'Cause,
Just by one, he just keeps laughing on the ground.
is there any like key to the cells or anything around that I can see?
Make a perception check.
Oh my god.
I want to take advantage while he's distracted.
Mm-hmm.
To maybe do something.
You don't specifically see any key anywhere, but you can assume the Admiral might have one.
I'm probably just distracted. I'm
Just
like, I'm
search
just
him.
so
Just search him.
tingly.
Just search him. Just search my uncle, do it.
But yeah, you don't see any keys left out anywhere.
Dang, I don't know what to do. What are my options of where I can even head? Right now, I'm just in a room with one door, and the Admiral.
It's more of a wide room. There's the Admiral, a desk. There's the door out of this room. There's the door to the cells, and there's a couple other doors as well.
Okay. I head over towards the doors to the cells, and I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes to see if the Admiral leaves or anything like that. I actually kind of test the handle, or try to do it like as quietly as possible to see if it's locked.
Mm-hmm. You go to pull the latch and open the handle, but it does seem to be locked. At this point, the Admiral does finally stop laughing, like, what? He gets up, brushes himself off, fixes
At
his
the end of the
coat.
jokes, it's like, what?
At this
Wind
point,
isn't
if
funny.
it's a couple seconds, if it's been a couple seconds, I have just bolted.
Yeah, so you're just making as much distance as possible.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, at this point, Wiley, you see the Admiral kind of take off and run out the same door that you came in.
Okay. Can I mean, I've already rolled, so I didn't find any key.
I mean, if you want to, you can go like right up to his desk. Why not?
Yeah, I guess I'll go and search his desk the best I can.
Investigation check. Okay. When you're you know, right up to it, it's not that hard. You find the keys in like the first drawer you look in.
Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm tired.
I
Okay,
thought
yeah,
that
I
was in
grab the
character.
keys and I head over towards the cell doors, or the door that leads to the cells.
Okay.
Trying every key.
Yep, you try the keys. Third one you do, opens up. You get through the cell door.
Did you have to, at one point, to get back to this point, have to step over two knocked over guards, or two knocked out guards who knocked themselves out?
he doesn't have to get back to
okay.
that point.
I was wondering about that.
But at this point, the Admiral is now walking over two guards pretending to be knocked unconscious on the ground. What are you
Probably thinking I
doing?
did it.
And yeah, so then he just takes off and starts calling for more guards. Find my nephew! Find this dagger, Captain!
I would like to, I would like to, like, at some point here, if I find, is there, like, where am I running through? Like, is there, like, a...
You're running through the fort. You got out of that hallway. You know, to get here, you pass through the mess hall, and then there's the main gate to this building.
Ah, okay. Okay, I gotcha.
So what would you like to do? You trying the speed or the stealth approach? Or violence?
Speed, stealth, and violence. I would actually like to stealth. Try to I would like to hide within the facility until there's more chaos being sowed
Alright.
upon this fort.
I think
So-
with that bribe, you managed to buy yourself enough time to get a stealth check.
Okay. 25.
Yep. As you're going through, there's literally an
No one's
open
finding
barrel
you.
with the lid just sitting next to it. And you're just like, oh, that'll do. With your size,
Yeah.
it's easy enough. Hop right in it. It's empty,
I'm
just a
5
little bit
foot,
of
man.
grain in the bottom of it to make it comfortable for you.
I was like, oh, nice little seat.
He is
cushion.
short.
I just sit here for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's short. We're just waiting for the Kraken to pop
We're
around
literally- I'm
the
waiting for
corner.
some chaos.
Birb, I was just about to say. You begin to see the two ships in the harbor begin
Oh,
to
boy.
bob just a little bit and sway. Bells begin to ring.
Oh. You see Birb like rub her hands together, like she's
I
excited.
don't. I'm in a barrel.
As you start hearing people
It's like,
panic and scream at each other,
It's
as
starting.
what seems to be a tentacle reaches up to the ship, grabs someone off it, and flings it in the air. You see one of the soldiers fly in the air, only to splat into the water beneath him with a imprecise flash. And chaos begins.
Oh.
Guards begin to run up to the walls, man cannons. The ones on the ship
Ooh,
begin to run to the cannons, but not know where to shoot. Doesn't seem that this Kraken is attacking in full force, but it is certainly beginning to cause chaos. One of the ships begin to list to the side in a way that probably wasn't intended.
So it doesn't.
Then what?
So it doesn't what?
So it can't listen to me, or it's not. It doesn't listen.
You don't
I
seem to
can't
have
feel
any
it,
magical
once,
feeling
honestly,
happening to you as
kinda
it's
thing.
doing this, no. But you could always try stuff up to you.
Okay.
But
so
yeah.
I just know it just comes to me.
Yeah. As the ships
Just
begin to
wants
move, the
watch
front of the
chaos
ship
happen.
bashes into the side of the other ship as it's turned from beneath the water, and shrapnel on pieces of wood just start flying in every
Yes!
direction. Meanwhile, in the prison cells, you begin to hear the bells ring, the commotion from outside, as you see your crewmates in cells. You see Boomer. You see the
Boomer.
chef. You see that one guy with the guitar we all forget the name of.
Oh, that guy. I don't remember what his name was.
Chat does.
I guess that's the reason why we don't remember. I don't remember what his name
What
was.
was his name?
That's why he was unimportant.
I believe his name was that guy.
I don't remember who he was.
That guy.
I know his name, but it's better for the story
He
if
was
we just... He's now a red shirt.
Yeah.
We just don't remember who he was.
Did he have his guitar taken with him?
I don't remember.
He still has it.
Okay, all right.
He's been playing some
He still
blues
has
in the corner.
guitar.
Now,
That's even
you're
better.
saying I see all these people
Yep.
when I go into the cells?
Yes, you do.
Nice.
Your crew.
Wiley doesn't say anything. He just starts opening up their cells. It says, "Which one of you is decent with? Which one of you is best with a flintlock?"
Boomer just steps forward. Boomer.
Boomer! Boomer's always good with
Wiley looks
explosives.
at him for a second, looks him in the eye, and has no doubt that this man is 100% telling the truth
You're
right
also
He
now.
invisible.
blankly stares past you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
invisible. So
Yeah, he doesn't
Bart's
see
still
this,
invisible.
but
no.
he would suddenly. I'll take my ring off quick. Hello, gentlemen. Long time no see. Birb has released a Kraken, I believe, and we don't have much time. Here, Boomer, take this. Let's go. I give him a flintlock.
Burb has released a Kraken. Guys, we need to head out.
We need to go. We're in
That's
trouble.
There's a Kraken outside. We're in danger.
All right.
It's time to
So you
dip.
guys just try to run out of there?
Oh my god.
Try to kind of gauge it. I mean, we're being kind of cautious. We're trying to move as quickly as possible. Trying to gauge if there's like enough commotion to keep like a distraction where we can just kind of run without being bothered, or do we have to be
Okay, so you're stealth running.
yeah, stealth running.
Sure.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, you're
And I hear stealth running's like hell.
your
on
action
me.
movie escaping, yeah.
Guys,
That-
I think
that's
Exactly.
how
I
it
was
is.
thinking every movie
You're
ever.
Han Soloing it right now,
Yep.
You're pulling one of
Guys,
You're
these.
rather just Harrison
just
Fording,
realized-
actually, if you think about it.
I think
Harrison Ford.
I think I realized the time Birb went just nuts and chaotic. It was literally the moment Alexander went missing from the ship.
Mm.
Birb does
when she
care.
went chaotic.
Burp.
Now that he's gone, Now that he's gone, someone's
We
gotta
need
fill in.
someone to fill the slot of chaos.
Oh, Bird's just a loose cannon.
Yeah.
Speaking of loose cannons, the
Bird
Kraken
was like-
reaches up and grabs a cannon from off
Just
one
come
ship.
out.
You see the cannon just
Now
slam
she's
into
just-
the other
she's
ship.
ready for chaos.
The ships are being torn to bits. You see one of the cannons fire, but at this point it fires into the fort
I'm
itself.
so glad I
As it
didn't
can't quite hit the target.
pull my dinghy into port.
There would not be a dinghy left.
Birb is so excited.
Mhm.
No.
Mhm. So Wiley, you're running through. You see two
Oh, yeah,
of
good
the
thing you
Navy
didn't do
soldiers
that.
on the ground, just groaning.
Oh, these guys look really, really hurt.
Yeah,
Okay,
just,
let's keep
oh
going."
no, my head!
Quick, check them to see if they have anything valuable on them.
Well, they probably still have their guns, for one.
Yeah. So
Man.
as the crew begins to like go in and rifle through them, they like get up real quick and reach for their own guns.
Take
Okay,
your guns.
we thought you were done for. Did you hear the Kraken outside?
What? There's a Kraken outside?
Yeah, yes. Quite the sight to see. Have you ever seen one?
Shakes his head.
I guarantee you it's like nothing you've seen before.
So we're free to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
They get up, slowly back away from you, and then just bolt the opposite way down the hallway.
Oh gosh.
We'll see them in 20 minutes loading up into a dinghy to escape the island.
Yeah.
Chose
Oh,
the
I don't
right
know
day
where
to
they're gonna
take
get that
bribes.
dinghy from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would have been funny if we did rob back the money
Yeah.
that Edward gave to him, but I still like that we didn't. I like the joke,
That's
but I'm glad it didn't
Yeah, you see
happen.
coins falling from their pockets as they run.
A little too much of a hurry.
Mhm.
But
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, we keep
Yeah.
moving.
As you are moving through, the next thing you see is the Admiral himself. He is returning alone towards his office.
Pull out
Yeah.
my new.
You just see him like
Gun.
pause. What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Leaving?
Where's your captain?
I mean, I'm not his babysitter. Where's
I'm
your
there.
captain?
Guards!
And I try.
He just
I-
yells out for his guards.
And I run.
I
I
hear
tell the
this?
other guys that we should run.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 15.
Alright, I'll say, yeah, you hear him shouting in the distance. His voice carries, obviously. So,
Oh no, I can tell who's like my uncle's voice from
mhm.
long distances.
Yep, you go to run past him, Wiley, and he like pulls his sword out. Do you continue to
I think you should be more concerned for the Kraken.
what do you do now? He has his sword out and you gotta run past him to get out of here.
Can I, like peek out of the barrel and see if anyone sees me?
I
Like,
guess
or
I
is it in my
ignore.
vicinity?
I try to ignore him and keep running.
Alright, you peek out of the barrel, look around. There's no one in here.
There's no one. So I just get out of the barrel.
Mm-hmm. So Wiley, as you run past him, he is able to have an attack of opportunity on you because you're moving out of his threatened zone. He freezes up. He does not attack you as he's surrounded by fleeing pirates and a Kraken's attacking his fort. So he just holds steady, ready to like defend himself with his sword if he can, but he doesn't have any of his guards. And he just sits still as you guys run past him.
Yep.
As you
And we
guys
keep running.
do get past him, he starts moving again back towards where his office was.
Oh gosh.
Ah,
Bit
you
of a
should've
What
stolen
has
the
he-
baby
he
pictures.
forced himself into, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Kraken continues going wild in the back. You hop out of the barrel, and that's
Birb's,
about
like,
when Wiley
silently
and the
cheering
crew
for
come
it.
running up to you. You see him climbing out of a grain barrel.
Hey, Captain.
Y'all better get
Hey.
to the dinghy quick.
What's up? We gotta get out. I see you found them. Good. And
Yep.
I hold up the bag of gold. It's like I still have this.
Oh, nice.
Didn't hand it over. So we gotta go. We gotta get out now.
Yeah. I believe the distraction is in full effect right now. We should probably get going.
All right. And I just turn around. And I start like running towards like the next room or the way out, I guess. I should say.
At this point, all of the soldiers have went outside of the fortress or up in the tower walls, so you guys managed to get out of there easily enough. When you hit the courtyard, there's chaos. People running around left and right. People trying to drag like cannons and supplies up towards the walls. And you just see in the distance above the edge of the ramparts what seems to be a person dressed in red fly up over the wall and hit the fortress behind you and roll to the ground.
Oh, the splat. Ah.
Ouch.
You hate to see
A
it.
Wilhelm
That's
scream
hurt.
echoes throughout the battlefield.
Oh.
Birb is like, you don't see Birb, but Birb's like, if Bird had popcorn, she would be maniacally eating it. Like, this is the best thing I've seen all day.
Oh my gosh.
Birb is
Oh,
so
God.
hyped for this. She's like enjoying this. Like, this is a TV show.
All right, what do you guys do now? You're outside the fortress in the courtyard.
She's not
Okay.
leaving until they leave.
Mhm.
So
You
you
can
know,
grow
she
wings. You're
knows that
fine.
they're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
fine. I'm just making sure they get out. You know.
We're
What's the-
heading to the gate.
Our situation? Are we in the back of the court or like
Yes,
side of
pretty
the court?
much.
We're pretty much the
You're in the
farthest
back.
away from the gate.
Yeah, you gotta cross a lot of chaos to get to the gate.
Okay. Well, one of us has stealth.
Lovely. I
know
don't think
that. One
anyone's
of us has
really paying
invisibility.
attention to you.
You don't seem
Yeah.
to be the main focus, but you do see eyes start to turn towards you. Men with guns look at you. Just confused.
Oh.
Oh,
Pay
man.
attention to the pirates or the kraken?
Do I want to add to the chaos with a giant elephant running around?
Up to you.
No,
This is so
not
good.
yet.
Oh god, it's like
Not unless
Oh,
you need
gosh.
it.
If we can get out without me
how big is
because
this courtyard?
if I let Terry go, he's gone forever. I'm not.
Yeah, that's-
I will lose him.
Yeah, pretty much.
But this
You
is
don't
the
wanna lose
last
There is no-
session.
There is no collecting.
I see.
But then there might be a one shot in the future, and then what happened to Terry?
What happened to
There might be a one shot in the future just to get Terry back. Who knows?
the
Cool.
adventure to get
I
Terry.
mean, it'd be
Oh, no.
underneath all the chaos.
Okay, I see. How big is this courtyard, by the way? I just
Probably a few hundred feet. in each
100 feet
direction.
from back to forward, or like-
Yeah,
Okay, I gotcha.
with a bunch of different structures in between here and there. Different sections of walls, places to climb up to separate towers and whatnot.
I see. Okay. I guess we can just start running towards as we can get as far as we can go. But I'm gonna keep my eyes on the ones that are turning to look at us, the soldiers that are turning to look.
So you all begin to run.
I am, at least.
Let's see. As
Go,
you
Dinghy,
do,
go.
two of the soldiers are going to point their guns at you and shoot.
At who, me or?
You and your crew, generally. So,
Okay.
See.
Oh.
First shot is going to go towards Eddie. Another shot is going to go towards one of the crew. So, bang, bang. Second shot. It's going to hit the man with the guitar.
No, not Leo.
Correct.
No, not guitar, man.
It
His
hits him.
Leo. Oh my
Literally,
God.
you named him Red Shirt, so this was
I
gonna
love
happen.
Leo.
He gets hit in the leg and starts to limp. He's still
Oh
alive.
no, you've cut you've cut his movement speed in half. Of
Mhm.
course you would.
It's either that or damage his hands, and those hands are
No.
magical. So.
True.
Yeah, we can't leave Guitar Man without his guitar hands.
Oh gosh.
That would just be unlike,
this.
you know, humane.
So at this point, some of the guards also see that you're running, and they're choosing to fight you rather than fight the Kraken.
Yeah.
So you know,
that is-
small victories win.
Probably an easier
Small
fight.
victories. Right.
Yep.
Well,
Those two that shot at you begin to load the guns. You guys continue to run until. Do you do anything else?
well,
Just trying to get
as
to your
a
dinghy, I
bonus
guess.
action, I'd like to like mess with one of their reloading with my mage hand.
Okay, can you
Just to, like-
bonus action mage hand?
It,
Either way, you can do it. I don't care. Mage hand
Either
comes
way.
out. He goes to load the powder in. Suddenly, the the hammer comes down on it. There's a spark that shoots from his weapon mid loading. Before he even gets the ammo
Man.
in, and he's just so confused.
oh god.
hmm
Oh, but you can use the bonus action granted by your cunning action to control the hand. Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Sounds
so
good.
I can do that while running. So.
Yep.
All
So that
right.
begins to mess with this one guard as he's trying to shoot guns at you. Wiley, you doing anything? Flintlock in one
I-
hand, elephant in the other. What are you doing?
Are you gonna help Leo?
I'm just like I'm just following the captain pretty much right now. What is the captain doing again right now? I'm sorry. I was
I'm
distracted
running.
for-
Towards
Captain's
the-
running. You see him just move
towards
his
the
hand a
gate.
little bit, but he's moving towards the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You saw me flick my wrist as I was like towards the guards.
I'm running behind the captain with my revolving flintlock in my hand,
All right.
Gonna
trying to keep
shoot
an
at
eye
one
out
or
if
what?
anybody's looking like they're gonna try something.
Oh yeah, 100%. 4 soldiers are about to fire shots on you.
How many are going at me?
You don't know. They're firing towards the crowd of you guys.
Cool. All right. Cool.
Okay, are we rolling initiative for this, or are they just shoot?
Yeah, it's a little too hectic for initiative. There's nothing organized about this fight. So, yep,
Do I notice them lining up to shoot?
Yes.
Okay, then I
I'm
shoot.
just running.
All right. Go ahead, fire.
This is my original flintlock. I don't know.
Where
It
is your-
does do
You
the
have
same
to say,
damage.
yeah, you have the same damage and the proper reload.
I just don't have to reload
mechanics. Right.
it. Yeah.
All right. That shot is a hit. You hit one of them in the shoulder, and he reels back for a moment.
And I say bonus action my shield.
Okay. That's a reaction,
me
so
plus
literally
5.
if a
That's-
shot's coming at you, it's just poof.
Yeah, it's a reaction, not a bonus action.
Great.
Yeah. So.
Wiley, you can shoot again if you'd like to.
I would love to. Pew.
Whoa.
That hit.
Nice.
You fire. You fire at someone else or towards the same guy?
Same guy.
Yeah, this shot you fire at him, hits him in the head, he drops to the ground as the other 3 continue their shots towards you. One's going right for you, Wiley, first one. And he is
That
going.
hit.
Yep. He deals 4 damage to you. Woo!
Ow.
And then 1 shot for Eddie.
Ow.
This one's to you, Devin.
Whoa. That
3
still hits.
damage.
Wow.
then one towards the crowd.
Ow!
They miss the rest of your crew.
Wow, 3 whole damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's like through my ear or something.
You have an ear piercing now.
Okay. Just like the bottom lobe is gone.
Mm-hmm. You continue to rush towards the gate. More begin to load their guns up again. At this point, you see what appears to be a sail from one of the ships flying into the fortress like a kite. As it's just
Oh,
like
God.
parachuting
Oh.
down from where the Kraken ripped it off and threw it.
Hmm.
And a little shadow is cast among you guys as that is slowly descending. Well, not very slowly, but...
Uh-oh.
So you guys
I
keep
would-
moving.
Yeah, I would like to help action Leo.
It would seem kind of
She'll
fast.
get him
if you
help
think
going
about it.
along.
All
let's
right,
turn
make an
back. I see
athletics
Leo
check.
kinda-
See if you can
Okay, yeah.
help him out. So he's like kind of jumping one leg. Yeah.
Oh.
You like lean him up against you.
The bad leg. I was like, come on,
Mhm.
come on, come on. Let's
Yep.
go.
It's real
Leo,
easy
let's
for
go.
him to lean over you with your height. So
Here's
Um,
a cool. Oh no. Okay.
No
What's
one
up?
left behind.
Never mind. I don't think. No, it didn't. It only.
Oh,
It
yeah,
only
you are really
targets
short.
me, so it wouldn't target him as well. If I were to use a spell that. Okay. Never mind. That only works for me, not him.
Alright. Alright, turn order continues through. Wiley, you want to do anything? See more of them loading guns.
Yeah, I mean, I have 2 more shots before I need to reload,
Mhm.
so
See Boomer fire off a shot at one of them.
I aim my flintlock at whoever looks like they're closest to having their gun loaded.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pew!
Ooh.
Nice, that's a hit.
And then, pew!
Ooh,
Ooh.
you take another guard down.
Down.
I like this
Dude,
new
you're
gun.
freaking Ramboing
The
this.
campaign's over.
Woo!
Dude.
You go to
And
fire the
it's
third
funny-
shot, the barrels are clean, you now need to reload it.
End of campaign, just Rambo style.
Mhm.
Dead shot.
Now, as these guards are turning to shoot at you, there's still other guards, like
Yeah.
bringing up barrels of gunpowder
Oh
to
my
the
God.
cannons on the walls above. You know, some of them are like trying to move wagons over towards to try to help the cause. You see some of them with like spears and pikes trying to use those to take on the Kraken.
Did everyone just forget about me on the wall?
Very much so.
Seeing as I'm not really doing much up there.
Yeah.
People just forgot about me. I was kind of just there, and then they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh my god,
Kraken
it's another
comes
Kraken!"
and they're not worried about the random woman sitting on the wall.
Bird woman.
Yeah. Yeah, since you hit the horn, so. And
She's
they
kind of
wouldn't
just
know what the horn
vibing there.
does.
She's like sitting on the wall. She's like sitting on the wall, like swinging her legs.
You see
while
down
she's,
below in the
like,
courtyard
watching
your crew
everything else
fighting for their
unfold.
lives to get out of this place.
She's like watching to make sure they're, they're not too badly hurt and stuff, but she's also mostly watching the chaos unfold.
And there's a lot of
She's
it.
like, they're fine. They're not children. They can take care of themselves.
Mhm.
They've been
I
through
don't need to
worse.
babysit them.
Yeah.
I don't
From your
need to
perspective, you can
babysit
actually
them.
see one of the full tentacles of the Kraken come grab one of the masts of a ship, and just slowly it cracks and tears down and collapses on the deck of the ship, causing a few
Wow.
of
She
the
gives, like,
remaining
a-
soldiers on the
like-
ship to jump off the ship into the water with the Kraken. So,
She gives like an excited like little clap, like woo. She's like, oh, this is great.
at the gate is
You see her,
approaching.
like,
we
pull
are
out some
raising a
berries from her-
psychopath. Okay.
You see her
Aw.
pull out some berries from her cloak, and she starts munching on them. Starts
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
munching on her
5
berries,
shots
like,
are going to be
"Ooh."
fired towards your party now. 1 for each of you. First to Eddie.
Aye aye.
Nope.
Miss.
Next to Wiley. Nope. Next to Boomer. Nope.
Whoa. Yikes.
Let's see. Ooh.
Oh.
It's going to be a hit on your chef.
Oh no.
So he's
No, Pierre.
hit as well, but he's still up. And then one more. Oh no.
Who's that?
Well,
hitting?
I'm technically. Would it count as half cover if I'm supporting him, or like?
Leo's not hit right now, so when they shoot at you or him, it's gonna hit one of you.
I'll take the bullet for him.
Yeah,
I
this
see
is
it
actually
coming.
going towards someone else in the
Oh,
the
I
group.
thought it was going towards Leo.
and one of your
Who
unnamed
is it?
pirates gets domed through the head
Oh no!
and collapses to the ground.
Pirate?
Yep, you had
Unnamed
6 there with you, actually.
We
that
did?
were
Oh
released.
yeah.
Mhm.
We just only had
Oh,
3
yeah, we
names.
There was
did
only
have
3 named
6.
ones, 3 unnamed
We were
ones
like
as we rolled for it.
people. Oh.
Yep. So
I
you,
got
Okay, I completely
Now all you
forgot
combined,
about that.
there's
There
7
was just 3 people.
7 of you remaining. So
Oh, that makes me sad. Birb, oh my god, Birb's just like, what the hell?
Well, that's so
the gate's now probably about
You know,
50
it's
feet
even
away from
funny.
you.
I love how on Twitter, where is Boomer's trending? But it's for the
Where's
YouTuber.
Boomer?
Where is
All right, what do each of you do?
That's so.
Here's a
Mage Hand continues to
question.
mess with this guy, and he's like slapping
will-
at his own gun.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, to like keep one of them distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Birb's not too upset
Oh.
that that pirate died because she's only really worried about Boomer and Pierre and Wiley and Captain.
It's like
Yep.
I'm like Wiley. Wiley, do you still have the ring?
Yeah, yes.
Toss it to me, or hand it, whichever.
Am I close enough to hand it to him?
Yeah, I'll say you can use a bonus action, hand it over to him.
I toss it to him
Guys, they
anyway.
killed
All right.
Bob.
Each of you make a dexterity roll for me. To toss it to catch it.
Just
Oh.
great. Okay.
All right,
I
amidst the
did say the word
chaos,
toss.
amidst the chaos, you still do manage to toss it and catch it pretty easily.
Okay.
You don't have the ring on you.
I now have the ring, and I slip it on to Leo's hand. I'm like, keep running towards the gate, and like whenever you get past the gate, take a right. And I do that, and then is there a group of these British soldiers?
Yes, there's a group of 4 lining up and firing at you guys at this
A
point.
group of 4, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I use Misty Step behind them.
All right. Then poof, you appear behind them.
Okay. This is my bonus action. And then after that, I see some action on the board.
There you go. Here's your guards. Enjoy.
There's my guards. I see that. And then I cast Silent Image.
Okay, drop that in chat. Now,
I
normally you can't
cast-
cast 2 spells on one turn, but we'll just say this goes on
Misty
over.
Step's a bonus action.
Yeah, but you can't. It's still a spell. You can't do 2 in one turn.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I'll say you've been kind of just like helping this guy for the turn, so it's fine. We'll say this is one of the accumulation of actions. All right. You create the image of an object, creature, or some other visible phenomenon. What do you make? It can be up to 15 feet large.
I make the illusion of what was that horror fiend that we fought in that cave? That
Oh
I've seen
yes,
before?
the
Yeah,
lobster monster. The
the
Chul,
lobster
I
monster.
believe
I
it
just
is.
make it drop right in front of them, right as I'm like right behind them. So
There it is.
yeah, that thing, that crap.
Yeah, they all panic and begin to shoot at it. Wiley, you firing off any more shots? Do we see any more shots fired from Wiley as we go?
Oh, sorry. I'm like super tired right now and like fading. No, I have to reload my weapon.
Yeah, you do that as a bonus action.
Okay. So I do that and I shoot at whoever looks like
Yeah,
They're
you see a
most
giant
threatening.
lobster monster attacking a group of 4 of them, but there's another 2 over. One's trying to find out how his gun works, but the other is Aiming
I
towards
shoot
the group.
that one.
Okay.
I shoot the one who's not paying attention.
Okay, that's a
Okay.
hit. You got another shot.
Oh my god.
All right, and then I shoot at the other guy,
Okay.
the one who's actually aiming, and I miss him, of
Mhm.
course.
Oh.
See,
Oh,
Boomer's
no.
gonna use the gun you gave him. He's gonna fire it towards something, and he fires, and the gun just jams on him, or he realizes the gun's not loaded.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's a running thing.
Yep.
It's a running theme here.
I gave him a loaded gun. He's already shot it once.
Yep.
He's just
It's the
He's
gun.
got-
It's the gun does this.
yeah. The gun steals your memories.
hmm
Wow.
It's the gun's fault, not Wiley's. It's cursed. It was cursed all along.
So he just tries to fix the gun as best he can. All right. And yeah, you keep moving towards the gate. At this point, you get up to the gate. Now the gate is currently shut at the moment,
Mm.
so you do need to find a way to open it. There are levers nearby, but you'll need to spin some wheels. to
We
get that
don't
gate
have
moving.
time for that. And I pull Terry out of my pocket.
Oh my gosh, yes!
Can I summon Terry
Sure.
to bust through the door if possible?
Yep.
Oh my god. Terry.
Yeah, so you pull this marble elephant out of your pocket, you throw it onto the ground, and just unfolds a massive elephant crashing through the gate, full force, as it just stomps on two of the
Terry!
guards that were in front of it.
Terry.
And the gate
Oh
is
my
now
God,
open.
Terry.
Nice.
Get
I
Terry
tried-
back. Get him back.
Yeah, I try to get Terry back to his trinket form before we try to attempt to board any dinghy or anything like that.
All right. Let's see. So,
If you're going to the one that you guys left offshore, right?
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah.
Has anyone tried to steal that one?
we'll
Oh
see.
yeah, but we'll see if those two guys took our freaking dinghy. The ones that you bribed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So the four soldiers already shot a shot into this monster. The two in front pull out their sabers and start to swing at it, but start to realize that it's not actually there. What are you doing?
What am I doing? Well, seeing as they're very thoroughly confused at this this illusion, I start to sneak, like with their backs are towards me, so I feel,
Either way, you got
I'm gonna
bonus
s-
action disengage as a rogue, so.
yeah. So I'm just gonna disengage and dash towards the gate, which lets me cover 60 feet.
Yes. Double your movement
So-
with dash.
Yes.
Alright, you catch up with Wiley. As you get there, the elephant that just crashed through the gate suddenly turns back into a marble figurine
Oh,
and plops to the ground.
like good use of Terry.
Finally, a good use of Terry.
His destructive power is used for good.
Yeah, not on a ship.
Alright, 2 shots are going to fire towards the group. One of them's going to be towards Wiley. One is going to be towards one of the others. You know what the other one's... Yeah, so let's see. Bam, bam. See, somebody takes this. Yeah, so this one, as Boomer just finishes fixing the pistol, a shot hits him in the arm.
Ah,
Yeah.
Boomer.
He turns around, fires a shot of his own towards the, let's see, well, he turns around. That's
He
not,
hit a net!
no, he didn't. I didn't type
Okay.
D20, unfortunately. I got excited too.
Yeah.
But he does fire a
Whoa.
shot. And you remember all those guards panicking around carrying gunpowder barrels up to the wall? Boomer just turns around and just says, boom. Fires a shot, and then suddenly the two that just shot at you and the two that were carrying a barrel behind him just explode in a blast of black powder. You feel a shockwave hit the back of you as you guys are running through the gate.
I think Boomer's been living his whole life for that.
I love Boomer.
Just for that moment.
Boomer, my beloved.
One of the other crew members helps him get back up and through the gate after getting shot. And you guys are now on the outside of the walls. You now see pieces of ship just floating debris all across the
He does
field.
things like that all the time. We just don't let him off the board.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it seemed the Kraken did his job.
One of the ships is beginning to sink, and you see just a big tentacle wrapped around it.
Great. Wonderful. All right. So he like rushed through the broken gate,
Mhm.
right? So like,
We're just gonna leave him here, and I point to the Kraken.
yeah, yeah, we don't lay claim. And I just make a dash towards. I say make a dash. I look over and I try to count the heads. I count 5, and I'm poor
Did
Samuel.
you guys lose?
The captain knew.
Oh, did you guys lose another
Poor
pirate?
Samuel. I knew because we're family.
Mm-hmm. He's only now
He
realizing
wanted to
the
be.
person he lost.
Listen,
No.
Samuel wanted to make his own distillery when he got older, or when he got enough gold. He wanted to be a distiller. Good old Samuel Bladums.
Of course. Mr. Bladhams lays dead on the battlefield.
Oh, darn.
Mm-hmm.
I blame myself. Well, actually, I count
His
4.
dream of the perfect
technically.
summer shandy
I
will
count
never.
4 because one's invisible.
It's true.
I just like.
So we
Leo,
lost 2?
Leo,
No, you
no,
only
no.
lost one.
One's
One's
invisible.
just invisible right now.
I'm like, Leo, are you there?
Oh.
You feel a hand grab your shoulder.
It's like, okay, good. I just blankly like pat his back without knowing where his back is. I just go to pat it. Like, all right, we're gonna
Yep.
get out of here, and I help him. I try to put my shoulder up under his arm, like, come on, to help him further along.
At this point,
Get to the dinghy.
they are completely, included in their own chaos. Doesn't seem like anyone's
God we
charging
didn't
out
go to the
to
docks.
chase you. But there are 2 people at the dinghy. You see 2 British soldiers kind of like dumping gold out of their coats into the boat. As one of them begins to like push on the back of it to get it out to shore as you're a few hundred feet away from it.
Oh God. I stopped supporting my invisible friend,
Mm-hmm.
and I run up to the side of the water, or I run up as close as I can, and be like, hey, you!
This your boat?
Yeah, that's our boat. It's our dinghy.
Oh. We were just getting it ready for you.
You guys want to be pirates?
You guys. So I hear there's a problem here at the fort that I'm sure you're not accommodating. Wait, is that just
Someone
hearing
gets
it?
thrown in the distance.
Someone tossed into the jungle behind you randomly. Yeah, we've noticed.
So, I'm a man of my word. How about you leave this British Navy behind and come join my crew? There's more to be had, and he holds up the sack of gold.
They look down the shore, see if there's any other boats. All right. Sure.
And besides, you almost don't even notice the curse.
Excuse
The
me.
curse with the gold.
Mm-hmm. You're cursed to spend it eventually. I just
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. We have fun.
Yes. Load
Yeah.
up. Load up then.
Burb,
Load up.
despite the chaos beneath you, you see that your own crewmates seem to be in the distance, getting into the dinghy. Do you do anything yet, or are you still just watching?
I'm just thinking a cloud of
I
birds
am
would have helped in
100%
that field,
still
wouldn't
just
it?
I'm making sure they're at least out of Kraken. I'm at least waiting till they get like mostly to the ship before I even think about leaving.
All right. So throughout the battle,
You know, just in case.
plenty
anything
more
gets
flung
done.
soldiers happen.
Like blow the horn again.
Mm-hmm.
So the Kraken doesn't like go in their direction. You know.
Yeah. You see, a few of the cannon shots from the fort itself do hit the Kraken's tentacles, and it seems to deal quite a bit of damage to the Kraken
Woo!
as the Kraken's tentacles sink back into the water. And eventually, though the boats and the shore begin to sink, the fort seems to have been able to defend itself from the Kraken, and the Kraken ceases to attack. Meanwhile, the dinghy quietly is able to row towards the ship.
Oh, okay. The crew are on the. Yeah, where are they?
They're on the dinghy rowing towards the ship.
Alright. You
By the
see
way, I should
Bird
mention
turn
now,
back
Captain,
into-
Yeah. What's up?
before I said the Kraken was a he. It could very well be a she. I did not mean to be insensitive. I know the Kraken understands what we say and has feelings, so I'll never let it happen again.
You know what, Wiley? I'm so glad you checked yourself.
You know, sometimes you need to check your privilege every once in a while.
You have to. Like, honestly, it's something that's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We have very well stranded these people here, though, because their ships are all destroyed.
Oh yeah,
so-
big time.
There's
There's
ships
Unless
that
they
come
can somehow
back.
build a ship, they're yeah.
The-
Until that happens, who knows?
I mean, for
Alright,
for
Birb-
Yes,
Birb
other
turns
ships
back
will
into a
eventually
bird.
arrive. Yes, you're
other
right.
ships will come
Yeah.
to check in. You know.
Bird is Bird like nods in like satisfaction, turns back into a bird, and like heads off towards
All right.
the
The Scurvy
ship.
Sea Star?
To the Scurvy Seas.
They're really happy with her chaos that she's into.
As you guys approach the ship, you see a familiar bird fly overhead, land in the crow's nest. And
Where is the Pirate King ship? Is it anywhere in sight?
What if he shows up at the very end?
I don't think it ever showed up.
you
Wow.
don't see it anywhere. It turned and then
It just
you lost
up
it
at the
that point.
very end.
Oh
my
god. We just cut over
that
to
be a sight to
Alexander,
see?
like looking at the die or looking off this
Yep.
the
It is nowhere in sight.
just standing.
Still just heroically
up like
looking
a
into the
hero.
distance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Alright.
Cool.
So you're all now back on the Scurvy Sea Star. Majority of the crew has been saved.
Wonderful.
Perhaps this is where we make our exit.
Bird
See
had a great
smoke
time.
rising from the fort.
Yes, I think now we just make a speedy getaway. We need to get back to, well, I guess, the nearest port town, I guess.
You know, I gotta admit, Captain, these stealth missions are easy. as like,
Fun, aren't they?
There's just destroyed ships and smoke rising
I'm still-
everywhere.
I'm still wondering when I'm gonna get my chance to stealth around invisible light with my my +6. To
Never give
stealth.
the rogue the stealth mission. Never.
No, never.
No. I forgot
Literally
that
everyone
you're-
else has got to use this ring.
Everyone but me. The item it was meant for.
That perfectly kind of represents this campaign really well.
Oh,
Bird had a fun time. Bird had fun.
no.
Alright, you guys,
This was
raise the
great,
anchor,
though.
set down the sails, but could you each make me a perception
Oh, you
check?
screwed over your uncle. That was nice.
Perception?
Yeah, perception checks from all of you.
Oh God!
I thought I rolled a like what?
No, that was me.
That doesn't sound
Right at
Not
the
very
end, Mev.
Birb, can we get a perception check?
I think Birb is frozen. Oh,
Only a little bit. So Birb and Eddie,
hello.
you see the water begin to ripple around you. The water begins to move unnaturally. These aren't waves. This is some sort of unnatural movement beneath the surface.
Wonderful.
Birb's still in bird form.
Alright.
I just look over. And I sigh.
See dark shapes beneath the water.
Do I know if the Kraken follows the horn?
No, you do not.
This isn't good.
Do not. Is there a way to tell? To know that?
Oh, give me
'Cause I had that idea in my head,
give me an
but I
Arcana
wasn't
check.
entirely sure.
Give me an Arcana check. It'll help you a little. You really don't know.
Eh.
It summons the Kraken, but that's about all you do
I
know.
don't really know too much about it. The only thing I had was the what's the spell called? What's it called? Identify,
Mhm.
but told me what it was.
Yep.
I don't know if it can tell me any deeper information about it. What does identify do again?
It tells you
It tells me
just about everything about the spell
what
that you
it
can
is.
easily figure
It
out.
doesn't
Yeah.
like tell me what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Or learn how to use them.
Which you did. But at this point, you see
I just
a
know that it can.
you see a tentacle rise out of the water. You see what seems to be like a cannon blast in the side of it, where it was injured. It slowly
Do we
moves
have
towards
any
your ship.
food?
Yes.
You're gonna shove-
Burb goes
You're gonna
down.
shove food in its wound?
No, they're
Why
gonna
don't
give
you,
give
show
it
wounds
food.
it?
Do we have? I want to find some food. Krakens are animals, aren't they?
Sure.
I know what
They're
Xylo's going
creatures.
for here, but I rolled a 0 perception, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, you're just looking. You see Boomer, like, someone helping him get the thing out of his arm, and you're just focusing on that, as meanwhile tentacles rising behind you, Wiley.
I'm definitely, I'm eyeing it. I'm like,
Burb, like, what kind
So you
of
gotta
food
gather
do we
food.
have?
You got plenty of grain,
go
lemons,
get
limes, probably some dried fish. Maybe a Kraken would like that.
I'm gonna get some dried fish,
All right.
and I'm gonna drag it over to where the tentacle is,
All right. So as you're going and getting some of
and I'm
that.
gonna attempt some friendship.
Yeah, so the tentacle leans itself against the side of the ship, and you see another one come up on the other side of the ship.
Mhm.
You guys doing anything?
It's not like actively trying to drown us, so I'm not gonna try and, drag it over the barrel. of fish.
I'm watching
Oh,
Birb, and I'm like, I have my eyes bereft. I'm getting PTSD from the start of this session. So
Let's see.
I'm about to get a pet Kraken, boys. It's probably not a good idea.
not on the psychopath, it isn't.
The other
The
tentacle
Burb's turned into a psychopath.
lays itself over the ship, and you begin the ship start to. You feel it, the ship start to list a little bit, and lean to one
Is it, like,
side
trying to get on?
as the water begins to rush.
Trying to get on? Is it trying to get on the ship, or is it just... I don't know what the hell it's trying to do.
And in the water, you see a massive eye emerge from the surface and look towards all of you.
Birb waves at it.
Another tentacle rises over the ship. And suddenly, you all hear a really loud thud as a British cannon is dropped onto the deck of your ship.
Did it just drop a cannon on our ship?
It's like a
The
dog
same way
that
a
went
dog
to fetch it.
dropped-
Yeah, literally, man.
And the
Birb-
Kraken just looks
Birb-
at you.
Birb picks up a fish and, like, Does it have a mouth, clearly, or
You don't see a clear mouth, no.
should I just toss it in the water, maybe?
Sure.
I toss a fish into the water.
I can mage hand it to it, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you see the
That's
fish
a
land
vague
in the
thing.
water and then just slowly start to sink. Actually, it would float because it's dried. Floats across the surface of the water.
I like tilt my head at it. I offer it like a fish. I'm like, what's it? I guess animal friendship this.
I'm just gonna say because it's a fun fact that I didn't know
You wanna be
about.
my friend?
Animal friendship. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or lower, then the spell fails.
What?
Or 4 or higher, then the spell fails. Let me just roll an intelligence roll from this Kraken for you guys. See how it reads that. Well, it okay, so it has a plus. It has a
doesn't
19
work?
intelligence. Okay.
Where is it? Oh,
It's got a big brain in there, but I rolled it to myself. I rolled a 1. So.
okay.
What? You rolled a one.
It rolled a 1.
I was just trying to show off its intelligence and it rolled a 1. So this is a.
This is a dumb kraken.
Yep. But this
Wait, is there a
I will-
tentacle on the ship?
Yes, there is.
Is there a tentacle in it?
Mhm.
Birb walks over to the tentacle and
You
gives
see
it a
its
pat.
suction cup
And then-
swiggling around towards you.
It's still
I
a
will
wounded,
say,
it's a wounded
my-
tentacle.
My perception roll was so
Birb-
bad.
Birb gives it a heel.
Never mind.
Birb gives it a tiny heel.
Wiley, what are you doing?
Never mind.
You sure?
Wasn't I was
Birb's trying
the
to
moment's over.
Okay. Yeah, you heal it up. The tentacle drifts off the ship. And the eye that's staring at you from the water begins to sink back beneath the waves.
She gives it a wave goodbye.
The other tentacle lets go of the ship, and before it dips down beneath the surface,
Aw.
waves back at you.
Yes! Yay!
The second after it disappears, Wiley goes, "Why aren't we moving?" He finally looks up from Boober and what's
Oh my
going on.
I didn't.
Edward was holding in a breath that entire time. He finally let it go.
You okay, Captain? You look like you look like you've seen a ghost or something.
I'm near close. Close.
Birb like walks over. I'm naming it Mavis.
Mavis.
Naming what?
its name is
But
Mavis.
you know what? I'm done trying to explain or understand the things Bird says.
Yep, Mavis. That's a great name. Oh, well, we're back, and we have 2 new recruits.
The Birb is having the best time.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Sam, everyone.
Who?
Sam, Sammy.
I have-
You know, wanted to be a brewer.
Who Megalol?
No, Blavin.
Sorry.
Bladham.
Boomer just looks at you. Sammy.
Sammy Bladhams.
What are
Sammy
these-
Bladhams.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah,
British
Samuel Adams
soldiers.
and Sammy Bladhams.
yeah.
But we have two new recruits for this.
Oh, get him a bucket.
They have to teach. They have to learn pecking order. So yeah. What are your names, recruits?
Birb goes up to her bird nest.
Alright. What do you go up to? The nest?
Recruits?
Okay.
I'm going up to the bird's nest. Yeah.
One of the guys is already
Okay,
off cleaning
I'm
up
gonna
the
tell him all about becoming friends with Mavis.
Don't be shy, crew.
Jonathan?
Jonathan. I'll call you Johnny.
I mean, these 2 British soldiers just saw freaking
Right.
this tall bird lady befriend a kraken.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just beaming this strangely intimidating smile this entire time.
I love how this is a first impression of the ship.
Yeah,
Johnny
This is their
a
first
kraken.
experience.
Birb, as you get up to the nest, Your own bird is there waiting for you. Just like leans up to you. Well, I hope I don't have competition to be worried about here.
Oh, gosh.
I don't have to be worried about a kraken taking my job, do I? I'll take your silence as a fair warning to do my best in the future. Meanwhile, the new crew is introduced to the ship.
Johnny and what's your name?
He's already gone off with the bucket.
Oh,
Georgie took him away.
What?
He's really
We're
eager to
gonna
get
call
working.
him Johnny's friend.
I'm gonna call him Lou
Fitting.
Okay.
because he's
cool.
off to the loo.
Yes. Well done.
So Johnny and Lou, everyone, make sure you give him a warm welcome here at this Scurvy Seas.
A couple of the crew just grins creepily. Dave
Welcome
walks up
aboard.
behind you. So, that it? We
That's everything.
done here?
That's all we need.
Well,
Yep.
we-
Everything's been tied up. We have our treasure. We have our crew. We have everything.
That's all loaded up. Where to, Captain?
Closest port town will do.
Aye, aye.
I'm sure everyone wants a nice drink.
You don't need to ask me twice. In fact, I'll be Birb.
Oh, Kaylee.
Are there shiny
What?
things at that port?
Trying to be dramatic at the end here, and internet just drops out, you know?
Right at the end, Kaylee, please. Oh, God.
So close, guys. We were so close.
We were this close. We were this close.
We all knew what I was doing, and then just...
Mm-hmm.
Then internet hits
Well.
us.
We knew it was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. It's a long one, too. Well, in true Scurvy Seas fashion, the, ship sails drop down, the anchor's raised. They sail off towards the port to spend their riches. And I guess that's the end of Scurvy Seas?
I'm sorry. This is such a scuffed end. It's just so fitting.
Like, if
It's
it
so
wasn't so
fitting.
fitting, then it wouldn't be happening, so... I have to make my hand gestures on one screen and my head on the other screen. That's how...
Wiley is a hand now.
Oh
So
my
what does
God.
Wiley spend his gold on?
Welcome back.
Oh,
Birb.
welcome. Hello.
Kaylee.
Hi. My internet just completely died.
Great, we ended the campaign.
Yeah, nothing happened while you were gone. The
Oh,
campaign just
Good to
ended.
know. That's good to
Yeah.
know.
Yes, so
So
your
long to
parent
see.
asked you if he had to be threatened by your friendship with the Kraken, and he
And I died.
didn't get a response,
Yeah.
and then the ship sailed off towards the friendly ports.
Oh, too bad I died right when that happened.
I don't know if it's a
Oh.
good thing or a bad thing, but it happened.
Oh no, parrot! Parrot! Wait, what was the other new crew member's name?
Lou.
Lou.
I named him Lou because he was off to the loo.
He was off to the loo. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sad I didn't get to answer parrot at the end.
Oh well.
Sag. Oh, I think that was a
Forever, Jal.
pretty good campaign though.
Yep.
That was so sad that I died at the end.
Will our heroes get what they need? Or will they have another scurvy adventure? Find out next time on the next season of Scurvy Seas.
Oh my god. Next season of Scurvy Seas, we get a new character that's not Kayla.
Oh,
We see
Oh,
the
yeah.
sun setting as the Scurvy Sea Star sails off into the distance. And the last thing we close on, back on the Pirate King ship. The sun's down. Yet Captain Alexander still stands proudly on the front of the ship heroically, with a crown upon his head
There we go.
and a tiny little gator arm.
God, that's amazing. Oh.
That's the last thing you see of the campaign.
As the light
It's just him be like,
fades
where
on the
is
Scurvy Seas.
Where is he? Where did he go?
It's like, where is this
fort.
Can we get some claps in chat?
Oh god.
Claps for Mr. Xylophoney for DMing this
Yes.
wacky adventure.
This was a load of fun.
I loved this campaign so much. This is probably my favorite effort in any D&D game I've ever played.
All right.
So you got that
High
going for
praise.
you.
It was
It
quite
is. I've played
goofy
quite a
and
few games.
silly
This
and
is-
lots of fun.
I'll be real with you. This is the longest I've played a game of D&D. Like how many sessions? Over 21 sessions. Like 21
Mhm.
sessions we've done.
Yeah.
I've
Uh,
enjoyed every single one of them.
So this is the longest I've been a part of a D&D sessions. The most I've gone is like 10 or 12. So
Nice.
Everyone was really good. I loved everybody's characters. Everyone was awesome, except Kayla was all right. She
Yeah.
only gets that because she's not here. That's her punishment for
Yep,
not
yep.
being here right now.
I love the fact that Birb just went full on whack at the end.
Yep.
As soon as Alexander like kind of died, but not really, she
Mhm.
kind of was just like, "All right,
I am the
Time to
chaos
step
now.
up. time to cause chaos."
Hmm.
Birb finally opened up her inner chaos.
We are, unironically, we are the menace of the high sea, because we have both a friendly kraken and a rampaging elephant.
Don't talk about Terry that way.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were able
Don't
to get
talk
Terry
about
back.
Mavis that way.
It felt like I'm glad I got to work Terry into the last episode. I didn't want to just
I'm glad I got to work
release
this
him
Kraken into the
randomly.
last episode.
yeah.
The what?
This Kraken, because this
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
a regular Kraken. This is a juvenile Kraken.
Oh
it's a
my
young
god, I got
one.
myself a child!
It's a kid.
Just because
I got
regular
a
Krakens
child!
are like level 24.
You're a
So
kid. You're a squid.
this
I
one's
got
level
myself a
14.
child.
So if it came to it, I think you and your crew might be able to fight this thing.
Nah, I want
But I think it was so much more cinematic with the running away from it all going down.
I think it's so much better. They're my friend. Mavis is my friend, okay? We're besties.
Oh my God, Mavis
Me,
is
Parrot,
sweet.
and Mavis are gonna be all besties.
I remember when this was supposed to be a mini series.
What was the Kraken we ran into in like the beginning? Was that Mavis or was that an entirely different Kraken? I mean, to be
You
fair, it took down a
decide.
giant
You think
turtle.
Xylo planned
so
stuff out?
Probably not.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be
Did
honest,
Mavis
I was gonna be
appreciate
weird
the
and have that
healing?
horn summon the turtle, but then I was like, no, I think the Kraken won that battle. Alright, it's the Kraken.
Yeah, it did. It did, didn't it? Oh, did it just appreciate the healing or something?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Did
I
have
mean, it went away
cannon
as
wounds.
soon as
I'd
I healed it.
appreciate it if I had a chunk missing out of my hand and you
Mhm.
healed it.
Boomer sitting over there prying the gun shot wound out of it, and you're like, I'll heal you, Kraken.
Boomer I didn't even see Boomer get hit.
Well, everyone has suffered a gunshot wound. Almost everyone from
There's
the
a lot
crew
of them
that
around,
was
yeah.
escaping.
To be fair, Birb probably would have if she noticed, but she was more distracted by the Kraken than, whatever Boomer was doing in the distance. If someone walked up and like, Boomer needs a heal, she'd be
Leo,
like,
Boomer.
yo, I'm coming over. I'll heal you,
Pierre.
bro.
Pierre got hit in the shoulder, I think. Leo got hit in the leg.
1 second.
But yeah.
The non-named guy who got hit just got critted, and oh well.
Sam. Use his name, Xylo.
Okay.
Use his name.
Samuel Bladams.
Yeah, there we go.
Samuel, no! Oh, if only we could take the body and give him a real pirate funeral. Oh.
Honestly, there's no better way to go out.
True. But he was held captive for like weeks. So
Oh, yeah,
I kind of feel
yeah.
bad for that.
Mm-hmm.
Tisk.
Oh man. That's
All
a
right, you know
shame.
what this means.
What?
We have to go find someone who can cast Revivify.
On
We didn't
Samuel
even
Bladams.
we
On
didn't
Samuel
bring him with us.
I
He's
know.
still on there. And they
Well,
probably
probably-
threw him
Wait, we couldn't
overboard.
cast Revivify because that's within like a couple minutes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Revivify is like 1 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, we have
I
the
have another-
diamonds too. We just don't. Or,
I
Oh, yeah,
have
you got
another-
components for days.
Yeah.
I have in another campaign I'm a cleric and I have this spell called Breath of Life where it's like if somebody dies like a few seconds before like just in front of you, you can quickly do the spell and they'll come back to life. If only if they've been dead for like a minute. Then it doesn't work. But if you can get there fast, you're like, oh nope, you're not dead. No. It's like
Well, it's like a respawn timer in a video game. Where
It is.
it's like
Yeah, he got knocked and you gotta pick him back up.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, really though.
Mhm.
It's like a resuscitate. Like, how long have you been dead for? All right, I can revive you. Time to go. No dying yet. You're not allowed. I love
like
that.
Princess Bride, and it's like he's only mostly dead.
He's only mostly dead. God, that campaign was amazing.
Love it.
There's what
This
the
has been a
adult
wonderful
Kraken looks
experience.
like.
I loved it so
Oh
much.
jeez.
Oh my god.
As you can
That
see,
looks
you
like-
got the cute one.
That looks like something
what?
out of. That looks like something out of Subnautica or something.
Oh,
I mean-
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's the Leviathan.
I
Yep.
think it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure
I
it
like
thinks
it.
it's cute too.
I think it's cute.
I did think the juvenile one was cute, and I was like, oh man, they made a Kraken adorable.
It does have
Yeah.
adorable like.
little
like
shiny,
eyes.
glistening eyes.
Yeah, his
so-
eyes are all. He's got
He's
those
so
doughy
cute.
eyes.
Mhm.
He's so cute. Is that a regular Kraken? What the hell was that?
The big one's a regular Kraken. The cute one's a juvenile Kraken.
Oh my god.
How does
it's so
that
much-
grow into
how
that?
does-
Does
I
the
know,
cute-
right?
Does you one have a head tat?
What of it?
That's why he's juvenile.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh god.
I've made besties with a with a ravenous teen who likes head tattoos.
Yep. I'm not surprised, honestly.
Teen phase,
It's
rebel
just-
phase. It went
it's
to get
just-
its own tat.
Birb, Mavis, and Parrot go off and do teenage things.
Fantastic. Well, good stuff, everybody. I know some of us are
Woo!
tired. Some of you guys in chat might be tired.
I keep yawning. I'm so sorry.
I'm still so sad that my internet decided to be a jerk one last time. Cause now it's being all nice to me. Like before in the session, I was like glitching out and I could barely hear what people were saying. But now my internet's like,
Naturally.
woo, it's all good now.
Literally, as I
everything's
try to
fine."
dramatically close out the campaign, you disappear, and it's like, well,
Yep.
I'm not surprised.
It's, just, it's more of a fact of that's just how this campaign has gone.
I'm so upset.
I'm so glad I got to use the spells that I'd like allocated after leveling up. I'm like, okay, I can
Yeah.
change my spells.
As
The
you
one
like used
thing-
one, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, he's using spells today.
I think
Ah,
the
it's
one
just-
thing
I want to showcase them
I-
all because I'm not going to be using them again.
Oh, I think
I
the
have to
one
explain
thing
to
I
him how
regret
spells work
is,
in the finale. Huh?
We never went to go
Nice.
visit the witch lady again.
Nope. Well, that's part of the
Makes me
adventure,
so
isn't it?
sad.
You just gonna have to assume that we did that. Or
Yeah,
not.
eventually in
None
the
of us.
future, we went to go bother her again.
Yeah, can't
Glad
tie
you
up
at least
every.
got to get your uncle to burst out into random laughter and walk away. you
Oh,
know?
that was hilarious. I'm so glad that worked. Twice.
Twice. Oh my god.
I only made like 2 saves on it, but for the moment, it was just like, okay.
I'm so glad that Birb kind of just went full psycho at the end. Not gonna lie, it's just amazing. Finally, she broke. She broke her shell, guys. She's a little bit more talkative now. She definitely talked more at the end, that's for sure.
True.
Mhm.
Like, before, she didn't really talk, but now she, like, talked full sentences to people.
Probably said more things in this session than she has in the whole campaign.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
At
100%.
least exactly that much. At least.
Yeah, at least exactly the amount of time she's talked. Because every time she talked, she usually only said, like, one thing or, like,
Yep.
tiny sentences.
I'm excited to see
This
what
time
comes of
she,
her
like-
and Dave's not date.
Oh,
Not-
yeah.
yeah.
That they got tricked into a date. What
Oh, yeah.
happened
I got
there?
turned
Oh,
into a not date. It's
let-
A
very
not
different.
date.
Dad knew what he was doing.
Yep.
A
Dad.
not date is very different. A not date is essentially a date where neither one of them
Admit that it's a date.
Knowledge.
Yeah, we're not
both
admitting it's
refuse
a
to
date.
admit it's a date.
We all know what it is, but neither of them admit it.
They're
Yeah.
not admitting it's a date. But
So it's
everyone
way
in the
more
background
interesting
is
than
like,
an
it's
act-
totally
than
a
just
date.
Way more interesting than just a normal date.
Mhm.
I changed my name on the sheet, by the way, Zello, just at the end of the campaign, because why not?
Let's see.
Dad word.
Ah, yes.
Dadward, Dad for Dad Bottom the Fourth.
Dad version.
We don't have
Dad
Dad Bottom in your name.
Dad bottom.
That one's a little iffy, ain't it?
Yeah.
A little iffy in it.
I don't know. Long Dad is a bit. I don't know.
Long dad.
For some reason, dadding up that name makes it miles worse.
Yeah.
Not better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, it's either Long Dad
Oh.
or Dad Bottom, one or the other.
Dad bottom. I like dad bottom.
The Dad.
Just because it's funnier.
Yep, the Dadder
The
King himself.
implications.
The Dadder King.
Dadder.
Oh, the Undead Dadder King.
The Undead Dadder King.
Undad Dadder King.
We're gonna stop before this goes too far. Thank you everyone for watching. I think at some point we are probably going to get the crew back together and just talk about some of the moments we loved during the show. It's going to be next month.
Yeah.
It just is.
We don't have time.
And then we'll give everyone who hasn't watched a chance to catch up on it all as well. That's totally the reasoning, not just because we're going to be gone for this week and then someone else gone for that week and then that week. It's fine.
I'm
It's
definitely
fine.
gonna have to rewatch this episode because I lagged out
You're
so
in
many
like
times.
80% of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear most of it because I
Yeah.
was lagging. So
I knew. I was just trying to play into it, asking you a question like 3 times.
it was terrible.
I start
dude.
describing
My
the boat and the scene around us. Okay, back to how about this?
Birb was oh god, I couldn't do anything because now my internet's being nice, and I hate you, internet. You suck.
Hey. Don't kick it while it's
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Hey, I'm about to go to
now that I
sleep.
can
after
hear you.
this. What's the point?
Careful.
Yeah, but it'll still wrong you next time you need it.
True,
Absolutely.
true. It
The
always-
internet will remember.
internet will remember that.
The internet never forgets. Except when they do.
Yeah,
Except
they
when-
forgot all that. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Come back tomorrow, in fact, at I think 4 p.m. EST. Is that right, Devin? I think that's right.
It's 3:30, 4 p.m.
4
3:30
p.m.
probably.
EST.
Yeah.
And
Around that time.
yeah,
For what?
it's 3:30 p.m. for us, so we actually show up on time.
To show up, yeah.
Yep. And we're gonna be having session 0, showing off
Ooh.
the plans for Curse of Strahd, revealing the characters, finishing making the characters, not getting into any adventures yet, but getting all set up and ready to go. We'll be doing that
What's
tomorrow,
that about?
4 p.m. EST. Vampires.
Oh,
Vampires.
I'll
It can be a
definitely,
vampire one.
watch those streams. I love.
Oh, is this a
them.
D&D thing?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I have not even heard of this.
This
It's
is a D&D thing made by the actual D&D company, and it's like one of the most popular ones they have. And it's been around for decades too, just changed
Oh,
up between
know about that.
versions. Yeah, they have a lot
I'll
of
have
good
to-
pre-made ones. This is probably one of the most famous ones though. And I've
have to
never done a
sit by
pre-made
your-
one before, so it'll be fun.
Yeah. I'll have
Who
to,
is
catch by your
DMing, or
streams,
do we find out all that stuff tomorrow?
Side is going to be DMing it.
Side. Oh
Myself
my God.
and Devin are going to be in it as players along with the rest of the cast.
Ooh, who's that?
You're gonna enjoy this.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can come
saying
tomorrow
right
and
now,
it'll be
you're gonna
revealed.
Enjoy this
All
dynamic.
right, all right.
It's already been
I'll-
revealed, but yeah, it's definitely gonna have a little bit of that Scurvy Seas vibe to it. Looking at it so far,
Oh my God.
From our cast, yeah.
just looking at the characters at least.
Oh my
Could have went
God.
one direction. This direction works too. So that'll be fun. Catch you there tomorrow, and then, for further Dice and Fire shows. Anyone want to plug anything before we get out of here?
Not
Come
really.
watch me earn my Weeb card from time to time. I've been streaming some Final Fantasy 14 lately, and what's funny is, you know what? a lot of familiar faces or familiar names I see in chat. People that I know from our community who are always in our streams and stuff like that, who have come over and have been like, "Oh my God, you're playing Final Fantasy 14." I'm like surprised as to how many like Final Fantasy 14
Like everyone
players
knows
there
about
are.
it at the very least. There's probably a ton of people who play it and just, don't
Yeah.
connect over it.
But yeah, I've been playing that. It's been lots of fun, and I'm getting really, really into it. So follow my Twitch, and you can come watch me do that. Getting cool.
Nice.
Alrighty. My streams have been a little bit more sporadic, but obviously, one tomorrow. Probably streaming on Saturday as well. A little bit
I'm
of
gonna try.
Minecraft stuff.
Minecraft.
I'm gonna try to set a hard in stone not record, but like streaming schedule for myself. So like twice a week. So
Nice.
possibly Tuesday, Thursdays, because Fridays will be a little taken. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Now that Thursday's free, I might stream around this time.
So
You know?
go follow Devin.
Woo!
Is it
Yeah!
404
Entertainment, ENT.
and ENT?
Yeah.
Mm.
404 ENT, like spelled out, 404.
He'll
An
type
O
it in
with
chat.
like an O.
He'll type in chat for you so you can just click his name if you're in there live.
Yeah, just click
There
his
you
name. I'll follow.
But yes, that is the end. Hopefully you all enjoyed Scurvy Seas. We all enjoyed having you here. And now,
Mhm.
we sail off to Davy Jones' locker.
Woo!
Together, as family.
Together.
Farewell, everyone.